Live.
We're
live.
An exact latitude and longitude.
Does anyone know how to read latitude and longitude, honestly?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
It's
Like,
cool.
if I gave you a map and told you that you'd figure it out.
Easy.
Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens Up, the #1 watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens podcast in the world. Wow. And we thank you guys all for joining us for yet another episode of this segment. This is episode 61, a call to the bullpen. We have a loaded episode for you guys, all
Come on, man.
all coverage. It's tough to save, New Jersey. All coverage, including Roa's massive win, maybe saving his character. We're going to discuss that. Yuka takes the L. We are tied at 3. The reveal of the Goha's 6th sibling is right around the corner. Why Yuga theorists are running for the hills, and why Rook theorists are coming out of the woodworks. What's going to happen in these next 2 episodes? We will be previewing all the summaries and everything that we have. But before we get into the depths of our discussions tonight regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, I do want to introduce the rest of the team. We got Dredge, we got Cal, we got Nick T, we got Pete. How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
Doing fine.
Fantastic.
How are you?
Good.
I'm good.
Nice.
Pete, how you doing tonight?
I'm living, bro.
Yeah, well,
Bounce around.
that's something.
Another
We
one in the
are
books.
bounce around. We are very excited to give our thoughts, and I know because it's probably on the mind of a lot of people. Obviously, I run the Pick'em League. There is no pick for this week. At the moment, we, based on the preview, the 62 summary, and the 63 summary, we have no idea who is dueling, and rather than assuming it's, Rook versus Yugioh or Luke Man versus someone, we are just not, if we don't know who's dueling, we are not doing the Pick'em. So there is no Pick'em this week, so we are not making our picks at the end of this segment, or at the end of this episode, I should say. But we are not here to talk about the future right now. We are here to talk about the past, as Roa took on Yuka, defeated her, tied up the score at 3. I want to thank everyone who donated in the last episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens Up. So a big thank you to Sean Gilbride, X-Slayer, Nicholas Horton, Jeremiah Golder, Philip Rosewood, Jack Knight 21, Pick Rick, Legendary Duels, Electric Kevin, Best Cowboy Cad Bane, TNX Rail, Limestone, Content Kuriyami, Ivrea, C. Sanadvan, Mega K, and Dark Emperor Janeth. Thank you guys so much for all of your amazing support. It is greatly appreciated here on the channel. So, Roa takes on Yuka. Obviously, I have my review on it. You guys know my thoughts. Who wants to kick us off? General impressions. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I know we were all very high on 58 and 60. Yeah. Was this a step down? Was it same quality? Cal, what'd you think?
You really want me to start?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel honored.
Yeah, it's your big return.
Yeah, the big return. Cal return. I liked this. I liked this episode a lot.
Yeah.
The duel was I thought the duel was very good. There was a lot more I liked the plot where kind of, the other siblings are now very aware of what's going on. Clearly Yugioh, says it to Yuka's face, I don't want you to be here. I want you to lose. I want to do this on my own. Basically almost foreshadowing the fact that she's going to lose.
Right.
In that sense. And I also like the fact that Roa returned. I think it was good that, Roa and the band are there, and you kind of have everybody together, as a collective, as a group, showing, they're still kids that are just friends hanging out for a little bit when they go to watch the meteor shower. Mm-hmm. And, a good, I guess, not homage, a good representation of Mimi's love for Roa in the episode as well, as she's the lone fan screaming in the crowd for him.
Crazy.
But I like the episode overall. My only complaint would be kind of just Roa appearing out of nowhere with no reason to being gone for so long.
Yeah,
that would be it.
That's what he does. But positive thoughts. Dredger, your thoughts?
I actually think Cal hit the nail right on the head. Overall, decent episode. Again, I was really hyped off of the previous episode. So I'm glad Roa got the win, but I agree with Cal. Not knowing exactly why he just came back all of a sudden, I would have liked a little more storyline there. I'm looking forward to the next episode, but overall, it was a good episode. I don't have a lot to say about it. So.
That's fair. Nick T, your thoughts?
I thought it was great. First of all, of course, Roa's return. Even though it wasn't explained at all, I thought that was a little curious. They didn't even give him a reason at all. He's just there. But still, I enjoyed the duel a lot. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Roa and Yuka a lot.
Thank
And
you
sort of
for the
I guess you
dono.
touched upon it a little bit, but like an underlying thing across the episode, which I kind of forget as we're watching the show, is like the whole idea of like the return, like the theme, like they are kids. Like, and it kind of reminds us, like, the moment, like, where, like, Luke's, like, biggest problem for a moment is, like, figuring out what else to wish for because he already achieved his dream. Like, that's something he's, like, panicking over.
Right.
And it's, like, it's because he's a kid. And then when Yuka, like, you know, gets her big loss, and it's, like, she's a sore loser. She's a kid. She's, like, shut up, stupid. And, she, I mean, obviously she's taking out, like, her frustrations from other things onto Roa, but, like, she's a kid. And, like, so it's, like, it kind of brings us back into reality for a more, like, she lost the game. Of course she's going to, like, react that way.
Yeah, she's a young kid. And it's a little deeper than just the game.
It is.
Because now she's no longer a president. She can't stop Yugioh as directly as she could have prior to this duel. So she loses a lot
like,
there.
there is, like, and, like, on top of, like, the sore loss, I mean, there is a lot that was lost. And I think that
And she
puts
feels
us in
betrayed by Yugioh.
Of course.
To a degree.
No, absolutely. I think it puts us... This episode in
Thank
itself puts us in an
you
interesting
for
place, 'cause
the
yes, now
dono.
it's just Yugioh and Yudon. But it's interesting because Yuka pretty much instantly threw Yudon under the bus.
Thank
like, yeah, he
you
told me,
for
I'm such a gossip.
the dono.
How will we go on with that? Is Yugioh going to trust him?
Right.
Is he not?
Well, and it's so funny because I've been doing this mistake as well, where I've been saying, the only siblings left are Yugioh and Yudon if Yuka loses. And now there's only 3 siblings left, but that's really not the case. We way too often overlook the 6th Goha sibling.
Oh, yep.
I mean, Yugioh and Yudin, even though, they're the only ones that we know of, they're not the last 2 remaining. There is a 6th president here, or really a 3rd now left, that we know nothing about. So that's also interesting that I feel like sometimes we don't take a step back and remember that it's not just the 2 of them, and it wasn't just the 3 of them. There is that massive unknown factor. Pete, your thoughts on episode 61?
Yeah. Everyone pretty much said it. Thought it was a solid episode. Had fun. Nice to see Roa back.
Yeah.
No explanation or otherwise. Hey, he's Roa. So.
Yeah. So general opinions, consensus, all good. Not excellent, but all good. I was with Nick T. I thought it was I really liked the episode. One of the odes that I want to touch on, which means nothing to these 4 because I have not seen Zale, was obviously one of Yuka's ace monsters being a reminiscent monster of Utopic Dragon number 99, which was used in the final battle between obviously the 2 characters and Zexal. So that was amazing. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, I do have to applaud it because, when they made that announcement, which I will never say was the right announcement to make, a show honoring the 20th anniversary, people got way too hyped about that, including myself, and I think it was a little bit baity, to be honest. I thought it was a little bit of a bait. But what they have done really well to commemorate the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise is through their monsters. They have had some really, really, really amazing throwbacks. We saw it a few weeks ago with Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, and now to see it obviously with Yuga's monsters representing Yu Masukumo's deck. We've seen an Odd Eyes Cat, we've seen Red Eyes and Blue Eyes Cat, we've seen Blue Eyes White Dragon, we've seen a Summoned Skull deck. So they have done some really, really amazing odes to the monsters of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise, and this episode once again just kind of furthered my belief that that's what they meant by that message. We all looked at it a little differently, and, I'm never going to defend that message or that form of advertising, but that's, I think, something that was also well represented in this episode. I'm the only one that can speak on that, again, because I have not watched Zexal, but seeing a monster like that and seeing Utopia, or a version of Utopia, was amazing. Want to talk about, to me, one of the most interesting things in this episode that I think has gone incredibly under the radar, which is fascinating to me. It's not surprising because it happens at the end when Yuka's crying and you're not really paying attention to what she's saying because, she's being bratty, as most 12-year-olds are, blah, blah, blah. She says, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, as long as you never find that thing, you'll never become president.
What thing?
That to me was the most fascinating line of the episode. I mean, Dredge, you see a line like that, it's obviously in a very comedic part of the episode. Any theories there? I mean, what do you make of that?
I think that's the idea behind it. I think Sevens wants one to put in a comedic, almost like a little stint there to make you think it's not important, but it's very important.
Right.
And as we saw, I think for the preview for the next episode, I'm pretty sure Luke is running around and finds something glowing or something of that kind. So maybe that's what Yuka was talking about. Or maybe she's just upset and just trying to say, oh, you can't be a president, because she obviously just lost her presidency. Maybe she's just upset. I hope there's a meaning behind it because obviously that would make it more interesting for sure.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm all about a good story. So
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, very interesting plot drop there during a very comedic part of the episode. Does anyone, did you guys make anything of that? Do you think it's does anyone here think it's a throwaway line?
Absolutely not.
It's so fascinating to me because Yugioh has the upper hand on all of his siblings, right? With the fusion card. And with one line of dialogue at the end of this episode, Yuka has forever, at least at the moment, maybe just temporarily, become tied to the main plot, even though she's no longer a president. We've seen this syndrome with the Goha presidents of not being as important to the story the second they lose. Eugene straight up disappeared.
Yep.
Eugene has been, I think, probably he's definitely my least favorite just because he hasn't been around. Yeah. And Euro at least has been a little more there, and a little more involved.
Been very much involved.
He's been a little more involved.
He's talked to Yugioh. He's talked to his siblings. He's definitely been interesting.
But there's always that risk where you lose your presidency and the writers don't really know what to do with you. Yeah. Eugene up until this point. That line right there makes Yuka so interesting beyond what we've already seen. Because she knows something that maybe Yugioh doesn't, that we as the audience don't, that will give her the upper hand even though she's no longer a president with them. So none of us think it's a throwaway line. Does anyone have any theories on what that could mean?
I have a kind of a pipe dream theory.
Give it out.
Obviously the fusion card came via meteorite, right? Mm-hmm. That's the argument. Maybe there was another meteorite that, maybe Yuka and the other siblings found and decided to, keep it for themselves in case. Maybe they already had bad feelings about Yugioh. Maybe they thought he would have, go rogue at some point. So that's what she's saying is like, and it got stuck on Earth or something, and that's the idea behind it. I think maybe that's what Luke could find and then challenge Yugioh in a sense, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it probably... Well, it either has to do with a card, like that will assist him in a duel, or it has to do with something like a key, or something like actually physical.
I think it's something physical.
Okay. Yeah. What's your theory on it? I don't even know what to make of it. I did not see that line coming from Yuka.
Do we continue with the whole, door thing?
Oh, a key to unlocking.
The door to the new world, or... Is that even a thing? We haven't seen Otis since Swirly defeated him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I wonder if this is also a secret that only Yuka knows. Yes. Like, does you didn't know this secret as well, and Yugioh just doesn't because he's the youngest? I don't know. To me, that Sevens does this where they do in a lot of their episodes they'll have one or two lines that are really, really, really intriguing.
Yes.
For future implications.
Right.
This was one of them.
Yeah, I think so as well.
This was one of them. And interesting to note, all of the siblings seem to be interacting in 62. So I wonder if that has to do with what Yuka just said, and that's going to be hashed out. Could it be... So here's something interesting. Ready for this?
No, never ready.
Could it be the pages...
That's exactly what I was thinking.
...in the book?
Yep.
Could it be the pages in the book?
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No,
that actually makes sense.
That is, I don't know if anyone else...
That would be my crack theory.
I don't even know if that's a crack theory.
That's not a crack theory.
In the previous episode, they literally ended that episode by saying, where are these pages?
Yeah.
What happened to these pages? Does Yuka know or have possession of the pages?
Or know what's on the pages.
Right.
I think I was expecting you to have some crack theory, but that's not a crack theory.
No, I feel like that's a pretty decent theory.
That's a real theory.
That's literally the theory that was in my head. I was just...
Yeah. So, interesting. Do you have any thoughts there, Pete?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it could play an implication for the sixth sibling. I kind of think that's where it's going to go. Whatever method this is it some extra addition to fusions? Is it some kind of key to unlock that normally you need all 6 presidents to unlock whatever thing that he's... And now that he's getting rid of them, and plus he needs the 6th sibling, is it something like that? It could be a million things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's going to be important. You know it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it has to be. And then Yuka's character. So Yuka does anyone at this table or anyone in the chat have an issue with this result?
No.
No, not at all.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think I would have. Yeah, I would have had a much bigger issue.
I think a lot of
the
people
other
would
way,
have.
yeah.
I'd have an issue if it was Yuka versus someone else, possibly. But in this case, I think Roa needed the win.
Yeah.
Like, that just makes the most sense for the show in general.
Yeah, fully agree.
And for the plot, Yuka had to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been talking. Yugioh needs to be alone, right? You need to remove the sibling. It's not like he's gonna. Though he has threatened physical violence before. So.
Yeah, they threatened to send someone into space and kill them.
Well,
In the iron casket.
Right.
He did.
Like,
Kaizo,
Iron
unfortunately,
Kaizo's gone.
Yeah.
Notice how Kaizo was not in this episode.
Yeah.
All right, here's my crack theory. Kaizo comes back last episode, saves the day once again. Just saying.
He could come back with a fusion card. It wouldn't shock me. Well, I guess that's you know, Judge, that's an excellent transition to
look at that.
this talking point,
Ooh,
which was the end of the episode.
talk to me, brother.
So the gimmick with Rook is that, you know, he's trying to figure out what to wish for. He who makes a beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
Yeah.
And that fits Rook perfectly. So Rook is trying to find that purpose once again. And you like that?
Who was that?
That was, I think that was,
Twain.
no, I think it was Lincoln's, the child author, not Abraham Lincoln, but Abe Lincoln's. He's a child story author who doesn't get the credit he
He
deserves.
wrote Shenandoah, right?
No, he doesn't get the credit he deserves because every time Google searches.
Thank
Abraham Lincoln.
you for the
so-
dono.
I believe that Rook finds his purpose at the end of this episode, but it's in a very, once again, strange, weird, supernatural way that literally just doesn't make any logical sense. And Rook is the one character where everything that happens to him that's weird is like supernatural. Him dueling himself.
I mean,
It's
always
just, it's
weird.
been weird. And so you have this voice saying Luke, Luke. And then he goes and based on the preview and the summaries, he's going to become the Luke man. I mean, what do you make of that? How do you explain? How do you explain,
He's using his hand.
besides something supernatural or some force out there, maybe an antagonist force, dropping the Luke man mask onto Earth that he's written up as a kid in a story that literally just falls from the sky and now he becomes the Luke man? Like, logically, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
I know this is Sevens. I
Right.
know it's a Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
So the mask is coming from space.
It seems like that. It seems like
That's
it.
the theory?
Right? It seems like it. I mean, what else was in that meteorite? The fusion card?
Well, maybe not not be a
Probably radiation sickness if you go too close to it.
That too.
Also, that meteor was blue.
Yeah, and it kind of floated. It didn't just like
Yeah,
crash and
it
land. It's-
very well could just be Kaizo.
I don't think it's Kaizo.
It's Kaiba.
Well, I mean, what did
That's worse.
what did you guys
God.
what did you guys make of that?
I mean, it's so hard to make. I mean, obviously,
I think we're making mountains out of molehills.
I think it could be a delusion.
We're making hills.
Like he realistically could have taken the mask from his house, and everything else after that was a delusion. Just like the duel with himself may or may not have
Yeah,
been
he
a
could
delusion.
just have
I
like
don't
a
think it was-
multi-personality.
I don't think so,
disorder.
but I'm saying like I literally, what's going on with him? We have a mysterious grandpa doctor. We have this devil power. We have hating gears, falling asleep in the gear room, like going missing.
Yeah. I mean, he's the sixth sibling.
Like, he's just
Okay.
wacky.
I don't know. Sorelli's still interesting. Still a wild card. Just saying.
I don't put too much stock into stuff like this anymore on Sevens because normally it just turns into a joke. Like it becomes like a comedic joke. So like I don't try to dig too far into this.
It was like somebody with a flashlight.
Yeah, it's gonna be some kind of. We did the same thing with the guy laughing maniacally, and then he was laughing on his phone. So I've kind of given up.
Oh my
on,
God! Yeah, the chef Pete. The
Yeah,
chef?
I've given up on that part of
So I have the Luke man picture right there.
I mean, it's yeah.
It doesn't look
There
like
it
the
is.
mask at the end. What do you think?
Let me see.
Well,
this.
I can't see the
No.
mask from here.
Let me see.
It kind of does, but
see
no.
it.
It kind of does, but no.
I've used it. I see
I
it.
think you're just trying. Your brain is playing tricks on you.
I see it.
I can.
Do you
see,
not see the resemblance?
I can see somebody saying it looks similar. I don't think it looks the same.
And again, we are referring to the shot of him as the episode preview fades away at the end, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. If you have not, it's the preview of 62. And we are comparing it to the promotional material. To me, it's not an exact resemblance.
It's definitely similar.
but it's similar.
I'll give you that. It's similar.
So this-
I-
Thank
show 'em.
you
Sorry.
for the dono.
I see it.
Pass the poster around. Pass the
Similar.
poster.
Well,
around.
the poster, I know all about the poster. Or
Okay,
knows about
see
the poster.
Well, what do you guys in the chat think? Do you guys see it or no?
Merci.
He's trying to find
Merci.
it.
So Dredger can see a resemblance.
I
Caliber
can
said
see
no.
Yeah,
I know. I said there's
I'm saying it's
similarities,
possible.
but I don't think it's.
It is Yugimoto.
It's on the Yugioh
No, it's just,
theory.
it's just you.
I'm trying to find a picture
Again.
again.
No one agrees with you. Absolutely no one.
Nope, not at all.
Really?
No.
So you just got rid of the screenshot, or
No,
I don't
I'm
really
getting
see
it.
it.
I don't know. I see it, man. I see something.
You'll
I
see
see
it if you
something.
want to see it.
I see something.
This is how
No.
you make content as a Yu-Gi-Oh creator. You just make.
I
these
still want it
theories.
to be swirly personally, but
It's
I
out of
have to
nowhere.
agree with Dylan. I do see some sort of resemblance.
To say
at the
there's no
different spikes.
resemblance.
Remember, it's from a side view.
To
In
say
in,
there's
in the
no
poster.
resemblance.
It's
Is it
similar.
identical?
It's
No,
similar.
but it's similar.
It's similar. It is.
I
It's
mean,
similar.
I'm
We're not.
surprised.
We're
so-
not saying
and it's
the
hard to
same.
say when it's.
But, so you're
I-
Size
so,
profile,
I
you
see
can't-
it.
So Nick T, if you're saying it's hard to tell, that means you think it's possible that's similar.
Do you know
right?
what's the
Right?
definition
That would
of a
be the
UFO?
argument.
An unidentified flying object.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Pete, what do you think?
Nah, I don't see it, dude.
I see it.
I don't
I've-
see it.
I see it.
Well,
I
man.
see
I
similarities.
don't
I'll give you that.
see
I'll
it.
give you
I
similarities.
don't see it, but I think it's hard to tell because of how a flat.
Yeah.
face-
Right.
Like,
Yeah, like
That's
if
the most
we,
head-on
because
picture
we're
you
on
could get.
two different angles here.
Very different
So I
angles.
understand what you're saying with like the spikes, the way they go up. I don't know.
But it seems
I just
like
think
he's
it's
got,
a
like,
different shape.
It also seems like he's got like some hair coming out from
Yeah,
the back.
I
We
don't
don't really
know.
get that.
No,
I don't
we
know.
don't.
And there's no way that if it was Luke, that they would dress him up in this to be a serious character. There's no way. That's also I think where it,
What is his deck? What kind of deck does he use?
I mean,
Dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
It's a dragon mask.
Nah, but like you want to be
Yeah,
taken
for him,
seriously.
in
Every
his
president has
context,
the
I mean.
same exact look except
Every
a
what
childhood
what,
drawing.
What does
I don't
every one of the
see it.
siblings wear?
Yeah,
A mask.
A mask.
Right, but
Yeah,
like
but they wear a
half mask.
specific mask that
I
covers
understand,
like
but
this.
there's still a lot of things that
gonna
make
be-
it
Yeah, I
possible.
think
gonna be a throwaway
I'm
duel.
not saying it's 100%.
I think you're
I'm
grasping.
saying
Dill, you know,
I'm saying
you know
it's
what it's gonna
possible.
be? It's gonna be a throwaway duel. It's gonna be Rook versus Tiger, and Rook's gonna duel her in that mask and win, and he's gonna complete.
Well,
all
a
the
family
sphere.
of gears in '64. I think that could be Rook versus
There you go.
Tiger.
That's all it is.
You should put the image on the screen.
Yeah, Rook is
Yeah,
duel,
people
Rook
did
is
ask
dueling
that.
for.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll see.
possible.
I'll see if I can
Percent.
get it. I'll see if I can get the image. But you guys discuss. I mean, you know, theories and stuff.
Right, Dill? Rook would be dueling against Tiger for
I mean-
Team Goha.
Yes, exactly.
I think it'd be interesting.
And
would
you know,
be
you
interesting.
guys should think about it. I never agree with him. So the fact that I'm even remotely in there should
I
tell
know
you,
that's
like, I
making
think
me
it's
lose a
legit.
lot of respect for you right now.
Pete, you go 8-0 to start. You're picking.
Oh,
It's alright, Dredge.
But I just want to see Pete's longest streak. If we saw an
He's
update,
probably got a long streak. He's also
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't start. He didn't come on this channel from nothing. He wasn't a boy from nothing. He
Exactly.
came up.
I was more of a guy
Challenge.
who had everything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take everything.
Ah, we know someone like that at this
We do.
I didn't
I'm,
hear
I'm,
it.
get,
and
I'm
just
getting
gonna-
I'm getting the image up. I'm getting the image
Get it up, Dill.
I don't. It is curious.
Okay, so this is the image as it fades away.
Is it fade?
Why? That's.
Oh, okay. As you meant in the episode, I thought you were gonna set it to a filter
It's
where
like,
it
yeah, it's like
fades
no one
on
can see
screen.
this.
You know
don't
the
know, man.
transition you could do on editing programs where it fades.
There's
I
the
thought he was gonna
mask.
do that.
It's not meant to look exactly the same. That would be. Then you'd be 100%. That's what the idea is, to make you speculate. That's the idea.
What actually, like, because of how difficult it's to tell based on a head-on angle, what really throws me off is the hair.
Yeah,
That
like
comes
the
out the back.
ponytail
Yeah,
in the
I don't know, I
back.
just don't
Yeah.
see it.
Like,
I
there's, like-
want to see it. I just don't see it.
I see something.
I'm with. As much as I
Yeah.
don't like to agree with Dylan, I'm with Dylan.
I think it's just the spikes are throwing you off, man.
The spikes are very similar.
I think the spikes are way more angular.
But I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I just think it's a different shape.
I'm not saying it's impossible,
So
but
right
I'm
now,
also not
me
saying
and
it's
Dill
likely.
are like kind of. Cal's directly in the middle, and Nick T and Pete said no.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna go
fair.
I
no.
want to see something
We're
controversial.
split again though. If you think about
This
it.
is how
we're
Dylan
split.
makes his money. So of course
Exactly.
He's gonna
Well,
do
yeah, he's gonna make a theory video about it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's coming out tomorrow. You know, I see something. I definitely see something. You know, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, he's me. Can you put a red circle around it to make me believe?
That's true.
So anyway,
you got to do that.
that's a prelude. I mean, I believe Rook's the sixth sibling, to be honest.
I'm still.
I do. At this
You know,
point,
what,
I do.
I'm going to say this:
At this point, I do.
Luke Man mask or not, that doesn't prove anything for or against
That
that
argument,
theory.
yeah.
He very
Yeah.
well could be the 6th.
Yeah.
I mean, it is building up to him a lot here.
62 is going to be about him. 63 summary pertains to him. 64 family.
Can
of
we at
Gears.
least agree, if it is him, he had no idea? Like, he's not aware of it.
Yeah.
He hasn't been lying. He
I
has
can agree
no
with that.
freaking
I
clue.
agree.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does not
yeah.
like them.
Oh yeah, like a sleeper.
I agree.
I don't think he
Unless he
he's
has
not
like
lying.
a split personality and the other personality that takes over does. Know
I just
about
don't think they'll go that way, dude. I mean, think about it. We're talking about a show for 10-year-olds.
He
They're
dueled
not
himself
doing
and had a
that.
mental breakdown at the
Yeah,
end of
but
that
they're
episode.
not doing that.
it. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't know. Either way, to me, knowing that we're getting the reveal in episode
Thank
63,
you for
to
the
me-
dono.
and I guess we'll talk more about this in the spoilers, but the Yuga being the Goa 6th sibling, which is what I've thought for a very long time,
It looked like it.
to me, it just seems like that's completely dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it would seem very out of nowhere at this point. There really has not been, besides them saying, like, oh, you could never work at Goha, besides them saying that, which is a very minor foreshadow, I feel like it would be very out of nowhere unless some major twist happens in this upcoming episode, which isn't even Yuga focused. It's Rook focused.
Yeah.
So you're saying you would sell the theory that
I'd
Sell.
If that stock was going down and the trading got cut off and here was the bottom, I'd sell. I don't think it's
you're
going
not,
down.
yeah.
It's bottoming out.
I'd have to think right now. My 3 picks for possible 6 sibling go 50% Rook, 30% Swirly, and 20% other person. And I wouldn't even include.
So Yuga's not even on your pick anymore.
No, not
Wow.
really.
Yeah.
He's not shown as that character. You know, he's if you want.
The only thing that showed is really the silhouette in the opening with the siblings. That's Yuga. I mean, that's clearly Yuga.
That's
Right?
Silhouette's
I
Yuga.
still-
And
That's Silhouette's Yuga.
I feel like
Debatable,
it
man.
was, and maybe they did
No,
that
it's
to
not
just be
It's
like,
all
hey,
about
here it
just
is.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They
With
knew.
Yu-Gi-Oh openings
Yeah.
of Jujutsu Kaisen opening
Yeah,
one
they
did that.
knew-
Openings do
They
that.
heard
for
us.
me.
Yeah. They heard us
Jujutsu
right here.
Kaisen.
Openings do that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Oh,
And Yu-Gi-Oh,
God.
I think of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
Zale.
they might have trolled us.
Yeah, Arc 5, Yuya and Yuga,
Yeah.
Yugo dueling. That never happened. So, shows have done that before, especially
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! shows.
No, it is possible.
Yeah, those are my 3. I say 50 Luke, 30 Swirly, 20 other person.
Thirty
Thank
Swirly.
you
We're-
for
one
the
thing.
dono.
We're going to get into that when we read the 62 and
Then we're talking about
63
relevant characters.
summaries.
Yeah, that's
Any other comments on this episode? Any other comments? Any other thoughts? Like the duel, like the music. I loved Yuka's music on her second
Yeah,
turn.
I know you said it sounded like
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64.
It did,
And
right?
It kind of did. It did. Yeah.
I wasn't blown away by the episode, so I don't have any.
That's fair.
I was just solid.
I will say one point.
Yeah.
The beginning of it, as I like my villains.
Yeah, let's talk about Yuo a little
I
bit.
love Yuo's directness, where he doesn't lie. He's just like, yeah, I don't want you guys here anymore. And
Yeah.
he goes, yeah, one day I just realized it's kind of stupid to have 6 presidents. Why don't we just have 1? And he just proclaimed himself that because,
Yeah.
he has that ego.
Yeah.
But I love when he's talking to Yuka, it's not only direct, but he's playing the mind games in that moment of playing with a puppet right in front of him, which is a direct middle finger of like, this is how I've been using you this entire time. You and the rest of our siblings, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Yeah.
As long as I have this card, you're powerless against me.
Yeah.
And so I like when a villain can just be, there doesn't need to be tricking of anything. It's like, I'm just going to tell you right to your face that I'm
Yeah.
better than you.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I also love the amount of power that he puts in that card. Like, granted, you assume in the show he's pulling that card whenever he needs it, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, is that card really the make all be all in a duel? I feel like maybe not.
Probably
Like,
not.
Thank you
No,
for the
I think
dono.
Maximal's better. I mean, in the real game, I think they're stronger than fusions, but
Yeah.
obviously in the anime, they're portraying it to be fusions.
Of course.
But and this is another thing that we'll discuss. I mean, we got a whole wave of new fusions, including 2 new
Yeah.
monster types, High Dragon and Magical
Magical Knight.
Magical
Magical
Knight.
Knight,
yeah.
So 2 new monster types along with
Both
the
are
cyborg
mad
monster
sick.
type.
That's cool.
And it's a 7 Roads fusion and it's a Dragears fusion, which both look beautiful. Also, Yuo got a new fusion monster that specifically counters dragon type monsters.
Of course.
So are Yuo and Rook gonna square off in 60?
And that's where, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Maybe Rook's getting his first loss here, but we that's something that we'll
That's a
keep
long
an eye
time
on. But it
coming.
looks like all these characters are getting fusions. I believe after this arc, fusions, because this is the beautiful thing about fusions, they're not powerful. They're not game breaking because they're not generic. And I think a lot of the fusion monsters have okay effects, but that's a
when did
good
that
thing
happen?
because you don't
And we
want
said
them
Magical Knight.
to be just like a dominant force in this universe. That's what maximums are. I mean, not every character even has a maximum, and maximums, if you use them, there's a chance that they'll fade away before the duel ends because they're so powerful. Fusions are not going to be like that. I believe going forward, when Yuga or whoever the second character is that uses a fusion next, I believe going forward, every single duel is going to have a fusion.
Yeah.
I believe that's how common they're going to become.
I think that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should be a commonplace. Like, I feel like having it as like this end all be all, where like, oh, the maximum's like, oh, the duel's over, like the person won. Well, I mean, you know, I'm exaggerating, but like to have a more commonplace new summoning method would be cool.
Yeah.
I also like that it is very specific in this case.
It's
because-
material specific.
Yeah, because you have to be
We were
against
just talking about
the
that.
right opponent
Yeah.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able to win. If that, like in Yuo's case, right? I think only that one works against warrior types.
Yeah.
So if your opponent doesn't have warrior types, what the hell is you can't
Right.
do anything with your So yeah, you can power it up. So I like that. I think it adds a little bit of creativity to the duels.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So, very excited to see hopefully more fusions animated. We're gonna take some comments from the lovely chat if we have any.
And we have some.
Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll read a couple of the link ones
start with the
first.
link, yeah.
And then, and don't go anywhere because we are going to get to episode 62 and 63. And I am super excited for that. And of course, we are going to talk about some Goha 6 sibling theories that we have and predictions.
Real quick, I got a few notice that the alerts are really loud, by the way.
Oh, I'm
You can
sorry.
just,
Yes.
crank them
There
back
you go.
a little
Yeah, they're
bit. Thank
lowered.
you.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
Honey, wah, wah, wah.
X-Slayer, thank you for the $1 donation. We're here to confirm that Dill is the worst trainer ever in Pokemon. I won.
You
I
won,
I beat
bro.
the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Also to report, really like the upgraded version of Sevens Road and Dragear's fusions. Imagine an XZ's version of these monsters, but Sevens Road as a dragon. That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, very excited, X-Slayer.
Sevens Road Magician riding a dragon.
I love it. That's a fusion between them, Dragear's and
Yep.
Sevens Road. That'd be perfect.
That'd be ideal.
Dark Emperor, thank you for the $1 donation. Everyone gets a fusion. Question is, how do they get the fusion cards? I imagine it'll probably come from space.
Yeah.
definitely.
Kaiser's going to come back with 7 of them.
Yeah, I think.
I rule nothing out in this show. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't either. Pink Penguin, thank you for the $1 donation. Hi, Dylan and company. Hope you're doing well. Like the episode. Roa's development was very well demonstrated. I'm really excited for next week's episode. I really want to know what's up with Rook. I've never been more hyped for Sevens. Yeah, I mean, this is a very good time, I think, to get into the show. So very, very excited for that. Ivrea, thank you for the $5 donation. Just got back from running errands and getting food. Happy to see the whole gang is here. Yes. Love you guys and hope you are having an amazing Wednesday. We love you too,
Hell
Ivrea.
yes,
Thank
we
you
love
so
you.
much for
Yes.
being
Yes.
here.
Hope you're
And,
doing well.
Yes, hope you're doing well.
See you soon.
Thank you for the donation.
That's true.
We will switch to the
I was talking about virtually, but you know.
we'll switch to a couple super chats.
Oh wow, you're just jumping right
Oh, just
off.
yeah, just 50-50.
Oh, it's not really 50-50, but
He wanted to throw you off.
that's fine.
All right, I'll keep going.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's fine. So we have.
No, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Okay, I'll let you do it, man. I'll let you do it.
Yohan Udai, thank you for the $4 donation. Avian Hunter of the Afterlife. Seek the truth with your dark eyes and grasp the glory with your sharp talons. XZ summon, take flight, rank 4, Raid Raptor 4 Strix. You're going to have to go up next week, Johan, because I don't think there's anything under rank 4 in Raid Raptors. But thank you for another Raid Raptor chant. We love Kurosaki Shun here. Appreciate it, my friend. Dark Emperor, thank you for the $1 donation. Maybe when Yuga beats Yugioh, the drone controls Yuga and he becomes the 6th sibling. Maybe when Yuga beats Yugioh. Maybe. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of a role the drone's going to play. The drone kind of seems like a stooge at this point.
Yeah.
And then Pink, thank you for the $1 donation. What if the mask is one of Yugioh's dolls and it controls Rook in the next episode? Maybe he experiences the side effects worse than when Mimi did when she was controlled. I just see Rook getting controlled. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go down that route with control.
We did see a lot of those drones with red eyes
Thank
in the
you
basement
for the
That's true.
dono.
I thought
there. So
those
he
were...
could be planning like a larger scale thing.
That would be
Yeah, I think that's his plan to take over the whole town.
That'd be a crummy
City.
way for Rook to get his first loss.
Yeah, it would be.
If it was by like control of something else that forced
Oh
him
yeah,
to
I'd hate
lose.
that. I think a lot of people would be very upset with that. Limestone, thank you for the $10 donation.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Limestone. Really like Yugioh so far and his SOB attitude. Sevens really needed someone like that. Fully agree. But Roa wasn't around enough to be that character. Curious to see where they go with Luke/Rook. Limestone, thank you for the very generous donation. Yeah, very excited as well, man. Very excited to see where they go.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with some super chats.
Yeah,
So
we'll do like 3 or 4, and then we're going to get into the
3
summaries.
or 4. All right, that sounds great.
All right.
Cool. So actually, that's perfect because the 4 would finish with 2 of the same person. So
Oh, good.
so we have 5 real from Caio Cesar Campos.
Thank you, Kyle.
Has been so long since I managed to get here in time. I love the episode. I already ship Ruka, and I love the fusion monster. But how are they gonna fuse? Fusion monsters, like not from the episode.
I think that there's going to be a very big delivery of fusion cards
I
to
think
this
so.
to this planet.
I think so.
It could be in the form of Kaizo. It could be in the form of a meteorite. But there's going to be a big delivery of fusion cards.
Well, I feel like the way, because this episode did provide a little insight as how it was delivered in the first place. I mean, literally, something crashed into the school, and it was this big printer-looking thing, and he just took a card out of it.
Yeah.
Who's to say that there aren't thousands of those printer-looking things? And
Yeah.
I'm sure there is. And who created the fusion spell card? That's another
That's the big
aspect that I
question.
hope
That's
they
the huge
tackle.
question.
I hope they tackle that.
Yeah.
That's your next. That's your
Sweets
next
Kakako. Sweets Kakako created fusion.
We're gonna
Judge-
see.
Judges on board.
We're gonna see Rook and
I-
Luke and Roman's big candy bellies. They're just
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
eating their face.
I just thought the next season's villain. I think that's my crack theory.
Yeah.
You're the
it's
next
sweet.
season's villain?
Next season's villain is who created the fusion card.
I thought you were
I didn't
saying
see
you were the next
I thought you were saying
season's
Sweets Kakako.
Imagine I was like,
Like, what the
Wait,
hell's
what?
going on
That'd
here?
be a game changer. Sweet's Cow just went full psycho.
I mean, it's just one person, so that's all good.
That's good. This man makes a good point.
Thank you,
I
Kyle.
just want to make sure. Cool. All right. We have $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you, man.
Hey, Dill. Gonna be working on chapter 2 of my
Yes.
story, so I should be done by the end of the stream. If you haven't finished chapter 1 yet, I'll send you chapter 2 tonight.
Yeah, send me it tonight. I still have not finished chapter 1. Not gonna lie to you, I'm still where I was when we last spoke about it, but which I think was Saturday. But I will finish it up hopefully by this weekend. It's just been such a crazy busy month because not only is it normal busy with like streaming and work and YouTube, but I'm uploading every single day in August. So you can imagine I'm working sometimes 20-hour days just around the clock nonstop. So I do apologize for that, Philip, but I will try my best to finish it off these next couple of days. But congrats on chapter 2, man. Excited to continue to read, and thank you for the donation. Thank you for coming by.
Dude, who needs sleep? 20 hours? Easy, bro.
Well,
That is very easy.
Yeah, I can operate on 5 hours of sleep.
There's the guy that goes to sleep
But wait,
first.
20 plus 5 is 25, and then
Who's that?
24 hours
Me?
in a day.
Well,
He operates on a 25-hour schedule.
Oh, that's actually built different.
yeah. BDE.
BDE. Wait,
I agree.
I don't
That's
know what that
actually
means.
how I used to fall asleep. I would be at my desk in college and literally fall asleep sitting in the chair.
That sounds.
Wow.
That's how I
sounds
would.
like
that sounds
a backache
so
waiting to
bad for
happen.
your back.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You can fix that, by the
Hell.
way. This guy can fix that.
Yeah.
I'll come over there. I'll give you a little.
He's gonna charge me empty price.
Oh my God! You don't want. You don't. You
For
can't
just for a
afford me.
consultation.
Yeah.
Can't afford me. The only person that said they can afford me.
Yeah. Just this guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Insurance will cover it.
You probably would.
So actually, I'll do the 2 from Jack Knight, and then I'll just do one more after that, just to make it fair. because
Okay, yeah.
Jack Knight did 2 in a row.
Yeah.
So we have $10 from Jack Knight.
Jack, jeez, thank you so much, man. Thank you, Jack.
He said, "What's up, everyone? Welcome back, Cal.
Thank you, Jack.
Love the episode. Liked Roa's level 1 monsters. I'll be editing in the background while listening."
Yeah, we didn't even really talk about that Roa, the symbolism there when he got
With
the
the
win.
band.
Did you guys like that backstory
Yeah,
at
I
all?
love that.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
fine.
The band is
Yeah.
back together.
It's probably some of the best backstory they've executed with Roa since that Otis encounter
Yeah.
back in 13 or
It's be-
12.
It's better than whatever resolution he gave last time.
That was horrible.
Really didn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
So this was definitely better.
It was a good episode for Roa Roman, I felt, yeah.
I agree.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for the big donation, dude. Thank you so
I
much,
can't wait
man.
for the reunion tour. You know,
Yeah, dude, I'll be going.
you going buying tickets?
No.
We have another 5 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
Jack, woo.
Also, can't wait for the summary part of the podcast. Pete, on a scale of
About
1 to
to be
10,
there.
what do you think of the Promised Netherland opening I gave you? I gave it a 9.
Opening 1, yeah, I'd probably give it about a 9. It's a fantastic.
Nah,
opening. Yeah,
nah.
great.
That's
yeah.
it, right? Yeah.
Great,
Never watched
Keep going.
great
I never
openings
watched
and
it.
endings. One of the best things about season 2 is actually the opening ending of season 2. It's also really great, underrated. Not enough people watch that because season 2 was season 2. But the opening and ending are great.
Yeah, that was, I always say, of season 2 of Psychopaths, that was the best part of it.
Yeah,
which
a
is
lot
not
of
good.
a lot of people
It's
say
not-
that
it's
about
not,
Promise
it's not good.
Yeah,
It's
they
not a
say
good
that.
thing to say.
Yeah.
But Jack, thank you so much, man. We are getting to these summaries. We're going to read one more and stick around because then we are going over the 62, 63 summaries. There's going to be a poll for the chat, a very interesting poll. Ooh. I want to see where you guys are leaning on this because the theories are spreading like wildfire on the internet of who this sixth sibling is. We're going to talk about it next. So we're going to read one more.
We have another $5 from Ryu Rex.
Ryu Rex. Yeah. Yes, Ryu Rex. Thank you, Ryu.
I liked how Roa won. It reminded me a bit of the weird strategies we see in the TCG community with wimpy normal monsters. Also, them being bandmates is great.
Yeah.
I very much agree.
One of my favorite normal monster strategies is Exodia, Heart of the Underdog. So Heart of the Underdog is a spell where every time you draw a normal monster, you get to keep drawing. So the only Exodia piece that's not a normal monster is the head. So theoretically, if you start a duel with Heart of the Underdog, spell card,
right,
and the Exodia head,
you're done.
You win. Unless your opponent can stop at the combo. But once you execute it, you keep drawing on your draw turn. Normal card, draw again, normal, draw again, until you get all the pieces, and then you win.
Wait, so that means you'd have to have all monsters in your deck?
You'd have to have one head of Exodia, one Heart of the Underdog, and then 38 normal monsters, including 4 of the other pieces of Exodia.
That's psychotic.
It's psychotic, and again, the odds that you're going to start with the head, or that the head is the last one that you draw in the combo, or
What
Heart
if
of the
you
Underdog.
play 2 Heart of the Underdog?
You could play 3 Heart of the Underdogs, but then the risk is if you draw
You get another
a Heart
heart.
of the Underdog, you can't activate it.
Yeah, but then you just use it the next turn.
Yeah, but your opponent,
But
you
by
have
then
no
you might be
defense. Your
massacred.
opponent's probably going to massacre
Well, no, you
have
It's-
all these
it's-
normal monsters.
It's
Yeah,
one
you
of
have
my,
the other normal
it's
monsters
such
you
a
put
jank
down,
strat. It actually beat me in Duel Links a couple days ago. I'm still salty about it.
Oh.
It's one of the most
That's why he's
jank,
bringing it up.
one of the
it's
most
a jank
jank
strategy, but it
strategies,
beat me.
but it's so fun. I'm not ripping
Like
the strategy. I think it's-
when you're in Duel Links, you could see what they're drawing, right?
no, you can't.
So do you just see him keep drawing over and over?
Well,
and you're
no,
wondering,
with
like,
Heart of the
what's going
Underdog
on?
to activate, you have to show that you drew a normal monster.
So like, did you know
Oh.
what was happening?
Well, I knew it was an Exodia deck because he used like Exodia Incarnate, which is like an Exodia support, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna go well. I don't do well. Exodia decks are not good. I don't do well against them. I don't know what it is, but
Maybe because it's like
Best
an
card
auto
ever
win.
made.
yes, it's auto win if you get it.
So if he has Heart of the Underdog and Exodia's head, it's over.
Yeah, theoretically, it's an auto win.
Theoretically.
Because it's not over because you could activate Heart of the Underdog and then start drawing, but if your opponent has like Cosmic Cyclone or a card that can destroy your spell card, then your whole
Well, that's
combo's
why you
dead.
get 3 of them.
Well, if you get 3 of them, then your next draw has to be another Heart. At that point, it's over. It's just not viable. But
now,
it's fun.
but it beat you.
It's
Now-
fun in
beat
theory.
you.
As
No, it
someone
wasn't
that-
just that deck. It was a little more.
as someone that doesn't play
Yeah.
fully understand, wouldn't you have a bunch of other normal monsters that you could just put down
Like
in the
defense
waiting
monsters.
time? That way that you're not
could.
losing any
You
LP
could put
and
one.
keep going?
You could put
Face
one
down
normal
defense
monster and
monster.
face down defense. But with the way Yu-Gi-Oh combos work, your opponent's gonna have a board of 5 monsters that are gonna one will destroy that and then 4 direct attack and it's over.
Right?
It's just combos, dude.
It's all about the combos.
You like combos.
Get combo, bro. I love like the snack. I love
Yeah.
that.
I love the 4 for 4.
the Buffalo Wing ones?
The 4 for 4.
Is that still there? No, didn't they take that away?
Are we-
no, Wendy's?
Did they still?
Wendy's has the combos.
Do you
Did
like
you read
Wendy's?
one more?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You sure? Okay.
No.
I actually
Jack-
had 5 instead of 4 so I can get Ryu Rexes in after Jack Knights. So
Yeah, that was Ryu.
I actually
Yep.
disobeyed.
Ryu,
disobeyed
thank you so much, man. I'm gonna get a poll started.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, good job, Nancy.
What do you...
Did anyone see the Pokemon Presents?
Yes,
No.
very good.
It was very
I
good.
watched someone react to it, and that was actually better than watching it, I think.
I actually watched.
Oh, what is this?
I watched it after. I didn't watch it live. it
Purple
was like
Cliff.
at 9 o'clock this morning, and then it had all the stuff about the new Pokemon games.
If you really watch good on TikTok, Purple Cliff has a really good reaction video.
I heard her. Isn't
Purple
it?
Cliff's a Pokemon streamer. He's a
Yeah.
great Pokemon streamer.
There were
Those Nuzlocke.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a poll out, and
What
now
are we pulling out of? Oh, cool.
Who do you think the sibling was? Oh man,
Don't
What
make
are-
me
what
do
are-
I'm
it.
gonna still go
choices?
with this one.
Wow, you took honestly.
That's still
That's
gonna
a
be,
tough pick for me.
That's still gonna be my vote.
I'm gonna be interested to see where
Where it ends up.
Where
Yeah.
You didn't even
Lines
see
up.
that.
Not even
for
bad.
it.
I'll vote at the end. Let me know
You
when
see
you're
what I
cleared.
picked?
I'll go look vote.
I didn't see what you picked.
That's tough for
That's
me
what I did
because
too. Nice.
it's a tough pick.
Okay, I'm just getting the 62 summary up, if that's what you're wondering.
What are you doing, Joe?
Hold on, this might actually have it. No, it does not.
That's 61, bro.
Okay,
Okay.
so here is the 62 summary. If you don't want spoilers, get off the video.
Right now.
I can't.
Oh, you saved
Well,
it.
you
You
put it
saved
on the screen before you said.
He always does.
Here is episode 62. The Luke Man, the Luke Man. Tiger tells Yuga and company that Luke has not come home, so they go look for him. They arrive at the Goa 6th quarry, but standing in their way is Yugioh. They then hear someone else yell, "Hold it right there."
Uh-oh.
Just who is it? We know from the preview that it's obviously the Luke Man.
The Luke
Um,
Man.
What do you make of this? Is Luke going to duel? Is the Luke Man going to be comedic? Is he going to be a little more serious? I mean, what do you make of this?
I'm really hoping.
Is Rook going to be in control of his actions? Remember, this is something that, and I think it's something that, Pink and a few others had mentioned. This is, I think, where the aspect of potentially being controlled comes from. Because
Yeah.
if this is something that humiliates Rook, why would he be doing it willingly? Or is it something that's going to be possessing him?
I think that I'm nervous for the Luke Man.
Okay.
Because not that I think they would go this route, but there's always the possibility. Remember how they introduced Mimi's Agent M?
Yeah.
And
Advisor
basically,
M.
or Advisor M, sorry, and everybody immediately knew who it was, and they just kind of played along with it.
I think everyone will know this is Rook.
No, I know, but I hope it's not like a bad gimmick.
It is. It's a Gaki thing.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
no,
come
no,
on,
it won't be
come
that bad.
on.
It's a Gaki.
No,
Let me-
I'm with Pete on that one.
It's a comedic joke for the episode. That's all it's gonna
Like,
be.
is Tiger gonna have to come and knock him back to his senses? Like, is that what's gonna
Well, I
happen
get
in
the sense
64?
that
Like,
might happen.
Probably. She might hit him in the back of the head.
Oh my
She might kill
Well,
him.
let me tell you something. Why, if it's a comedic gag, why is he on the poster?
Now you're just going. Now you're talking.
I
Crazy.
see it. I know. I don't know. I see.
you might have to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, I think that concludes tonight's podcast.
So
thank you all for watching.
Episode
Yeah, here's
63
Oh,
summary.
God, I don't know about that.
The Sixth Man.
I don't know about that either.
Something strange has happened to Luke. So Roa heads to Goa Corporation's office together with Mimi and Swirly in order to investigate this. Their goal is the president's room, but standing in their way is the last member of the Goha siblings. So we are in 2 weeks, really a week and a half, getting the identity of the sixth Goha sibling.
Shit, dude.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I was born ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, but see, right there, wouldn't that imply that
It's
Luke
not.
is not the
Yeah.
sixth sibling? Doesn't that imply that literally right there?
Can you read it again? Actually, do me a favor. Read
Not
it.
to
Actually,
me.
I can see this.
Do you want me to read it for you, bro?
No, I can.
Something strange has happened to Luke. So Roa heads to Goha Corp's office together with Mimi and Swirly in order to investigate this.
Why? I feel like that implies no.
Why are
That's
Mimi,
president's rule.
Swirly, and
Definitely
Roa
no.
going? Like,
Because
think of that
you
group for a
need
second.
your
Why
best
Mimi,
you need your best
you,
people.
Swirly
you
and
mean
Roa.
Dupree. That's why.
That is a great movie.
You need your best
That's
people
not a
on the
good-
case,
that
and
is
they
not
call
a
their
good
three
movie.
best.
I am not on the same boat with you guys. I do
Listen,
not think that
listen.
summary eliminates him.
It's okay. We understand you.
I
think it
agree that it
does.
doesn't
You run a
eliminate
theory
him, but-
channel. You got to keep the hype going. We get it.
Well, then who are you picking? Who do you think it is?
Someone else.
Someone else. I picked someone else in the poll.
I still think it's Swirly.
I think it would be very unimpactful if it was someone new. I think it'd be very unimpactful if it was a brand new character.
Oh, it's not a new
Why? Because
character.
they
It's
could
just
roll
not
it
one
over
of the
into next
people.
arc.
Yeah, I just think that it would mean more if it was someone from our main crew.
You do the thing of Reigns. You run it all the way up with Lightning, and then you kind of it's like a reboot with Bowman. Except this is just extended into an arc. It's you take down the villain that was actually the underling, and then you go to the main one.
So you don't think that our king could be returning here and be the seventh sibling?
Which king? Don't
Hunt.
say it. Oh my god.
Mike, please not returning. Give me a break.
Mike.
Hopefully we
I feel
never.
this now.
Glow
Hopefully
it
we-
up in all gold.
Hopefully we never see Hunt
Dude,
again.
this time he's got grills.
In
Gold
all
grills.
gold.
Well, I mean, you guys shoot. You guys obviously have much different interpretations of these summaries than me.
Yeah.
So you guys shoot. Remember, episode 64 title, A Family of Gears, most likely keeping it with Rook as well. That's not confirmed, but Gears is obviously very symbolic of Rook.
That, I think, is very well could be a
That-
Rook versus
Tiger.
Tiger duel. Absolutely. It could also just be about their past. So it could be a dive into maybe more of Rook's backstory.
Let me say this. I believe a version of Rook will be the sixth sibling.
Wow.
It might not be the Rook we've been with this whole time, but it will be a version of
Still
Rook.
on this.
So he's got a twin brother.
And once Rook assaults these people, that's why
Bullpen.
Tiger gets involved, because Tiger's the one that can always shut him down and smack him down a notch.
Shut him
I mean,
shut
look,
him
there's
down.
so much
I like
Rook
that.
focus.
I like that storyline where because it leads to that family of gears, and you're thinking, okay, Tiger has to stop Rook because that's who he is.
Right.
But I just don't know if.
And also, this whole Luke Man gimmick is not a one-episode gimmick. It is literally the first line of the 63 summary.
Yeah, well, I think that actually
We're also getting close to the end of the arc here.
Yeah, we are, and yeah, it doesn't seem like the episode 62 plot resolves by the end of the
Yeah, but
episode.
I feel like
You're right.
whatever happened to Luke in 62, it's left effects on him
Thank
in
you
63.
for
We're
the
concerned about
dono.
him. I
That's
just don't
how
think
I
that
present-
implies that he's the sixth sibling.
I
I just think there's something happened to him. His mind broke again. He came out of the Luke Man persona, something, whatever. And then maybe 64 is explaining the origins of what happened to
I
him.
agree.
So then as we're on, so I don't disagree with that, but so the problem I have is as we're on this whole main focus of Rook throughout these 3 episodes,
Right.
Yeah.
in the middle of that, where Rook is going to be the main
You
focus,
got a sixth sibling.
the side plot, which should not be the side plot, is going to be the sixth sibling reveal.
No.
Because this is how I would write it if
Right.
I was a writer, which is never going to happen. Is that in 62, the way I'm detailing that is you have some kind of multi-personality, split personality thing with Luke, right?
Yeah.
You start off the episode, Tiger goes to the crew to be like, listen, Luke didn't come home, he's missing. You could then play half the story through Tiger having kind of worry as an older sister and having flashbacks to similar moments that Rook has done this in the past to her before. Right? So then whatever happens to Luke, his mind breaks or whatever at the end of 62, rolls into 63. Then you have the sixth sibling comes in because that person, man or woman, regarded Rook as the strongest person. So now that they're out of the equation, this is the perfect time to reveal yourself. So now that character steps into kind of the power vacuum, if you say. And then in 64, to try to get Luke back to where he is because we need him to help with the sixth sibling. That's where we do on our past journey of figuring out what's going on so we can get him back to full strength.
That could be a route they go.
That's
You do like a job.
I also
Thank you.
think that the showing like the Luke Man at the end of like in the preview, I think that's going to be at the end of 62. Like when they say hold it right there, just who is it? That's Rook at the end of the episode. Then they run into him, and then they see like what's going on with him. He's acting really strange, and that's how it leads into 63. So it's not really that the Luke Man's maybe 2 episodes. It's just introduced very late in next episode.
I like that better.
It's okay. Something's wrong with Luke in 63. They're trying to figure it out, and then boom, you see the other 3 at the thing. There's a silhouette of the Goha sibling. We probably won't see what he looks like, and then 64 will be about getting Rook back.
Yeah,
normal.
I mean, there's a few ways it can go. You've been pretty quiet. I mean, what are your thoughts, Judge?
I'm just letting you guys talk, and I'm interested.
Wake up, bro. Come on.
No, it's not that I'm not awake. I sometimes I like to just listen to everyone's theories. I think
I like
listening
that.
to everyone's theories is interesting. You know, it gives me
You're an
more
active
perspective. I like to listen. I want to see what everyone's thinking, get an idea, and then just kind of when I watch the episode, have all these ideas. And like, oh my god, like wow, Cal had this right, but there's this and this. So, and in this sense, I'm just playing the field with listening. I don't have my own crack theory. I know. Usually I have something crazy like, oh, Swirly's 6-7, Swirly wins, goes undefeated, you know. Done deal. I got nothing on that. I'm just playing the field tonight. Playing the field a little bit, I think. Thank you.
You're going Rover.
Gotta go over once in a while.
Well, but if you had to pick right now, what are you leaning towards?
I wouldn't pick.
Someone else.
Because I don't know.
You genuinely are not leaning anyway. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I-
Rare for me.
I want to throw a wrench in the works here.
Throw
It's
the
not.
wrench.
It's not necessarily a
You think it's
theory.
Tiger.
It's not a theory one way or another.
Well, it makes
But
sense.
it's because it's to sort of address
Rook's
something
sibling.
Yeah.
that like has been said. So like, people are using the fact that Rook has a sister to debunk the fact that he's a Goha sibling.
That to me means nothing.
Well, that's what I was gonna say because to me, I think it's very plausible that the Goha siblings is more of a title than a biological relation.
See, I wasn't even. That could be true.
They all have different hair colors.
I was also looking at it from like Aoi's eyes and Akira's eyes, and they're brother and sister. They're not blood related. They're not blood related.
right, but I mean,
So, like-
they're not blood. Rook and Tiger look exactly the same.
They definitely look similar.
So-
Yeah. I thought Aoi and Akira looked the same. Similar. I could see them
Thank you
passing.
for the
With or without
dono.
wig.
Which wig?
The Blue Angel outfit, maybe. Without it, not at all. That's a stretch.
It's debatable.
But
I've seen brothers and sisters that look like they're from different continents.
well, that's sort of my
That's
point.
true.
So
I've seen that.
Yeah. So I wouldn't put too much stock into that, especially because they can just, I don't know. If I was 4 years old and my parents adopted my brother when he was 2 and they never told me, I don't think I would assume that he was adopted.
Right.
I just don't have a lot of memory from when I was young.
Of course.
So I think you can very easily work and explain that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Obviously, I'm pretty in on this Rook theory.
Put your vote in then, bro.
I can't vote in Streamlabs. So I'm interested to see where this goes. I want to see where's the poll at right now.
We have Yuga at 28%.
Okay.
Rook at 15%.
Okay.
Thank
and someone
you
else at
for
57%.
the
So the way I
dono.
interpret that, and it's all about statistics here. It's about 50-50. People feel it's Yuga or Rook or someone else entirely.
Slightly more.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty split.
Closer to 60-40, but yes.
Closer to 55-45. I'll give you that. So it's pretty split on
He's got
that.
Killer. He's got
Which is going to be interesting because obviously Yuga was the very early theory.
I hate him.
And Rook is kind of in the newer theory with all this focus, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm the only one here at this table that really believes it's Rook. I mean, I see it. I see it in the poster.
I'm not saying
You
it
see-
is.
you
I
see it
say
there.
I
Can-
see
can we-
Maybe my eyes. Maybe I got to get my eyes checked.
Can the
I don't
whole
know.
group, including
It's written in the
Entomate,
stars.
pie you in the face?
No, I'm not going to put that much on it. No, not going to put that much on it.
Put your money where your mouth is.
No. I'll wait until after 62 and then I'll let you know. But
Oh,
we'll see. We'll see.
convenient.
I mean, listen, we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. I will not be reacting to 62, by the way, this weekend. I have plans, so no
What the
62
hell?
reaction.
What plans?
But hopefully I
What are
will
your
be.
plans? Hey, what are your plans? I wasn't invited. So.
My plans are family related.
I think that's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
I think I'm going to see him on Saturday.
No. you're not
He's
gonna
definitely not seeing you.
So where was that party you invited me to?
Wait. The fact that you just had Dylan go to a party in a sentence is just like.
Well, it could have just been like a barbecue, bro.
You can have a barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue. We call it barbecue. Don't call it party.
We call it a
Well,
party, a family party.
What is a lot
family,
of
then
the,
first
a
should
lot
be
of the
family.
chat? What are they saying? What do you see in the chat
About the pick of the poll?
about where people are feeling? Yeah, on this.
No, they all said no early on. It's not
Yeah,
right.
A couple people actually liked my theory.
Oh, good.
That's new. That's very
I
new.
thought it was a pretty good theory. That was a pretty good
Thanks for
theory.
the pat.
I'm proud of you.
I needed
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna
I'm
be
proud
it's gonna be
Fucking
interesting.
needed that.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah, a lot of no's though.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been wrong before. I've been right before. We're not gonna know.
Been definitely more wrong
I've
than
lived
right.
before and
I
I've
don't know
died
about
before.
It's a little closer to 60-40, right?
I think if
Probably
you,
about 55-40.
if you discount the
Bill,
outliers where you intentionally
You're
went with,
losing that fight, 59-41.
Well, that's the late voters.
if you exclude the outliers where you intentionally went with ridiculous options,
Right.
I think you're pretty close to even.
Like
Listen,
30-70.
my job as a content creator is to be a storyteller.
You're an entertainer.
It's not to be a truth teller.
Yeah.
Right.
I
So
ain't calling you a truther.
listen,
To be a story.
I'm very interested.
This isn't the news.
Right.
Oh my god. This isn't news.
Here, you create news to then just spin your own news later. That's just what you're meant to do. Content creation, everybody.
Oh God. Hold on. I gotta just write something real quick.
What did I say?
That's Saturday. That's on Saturday.
I got it with the mind goblin.
Is that you that got me to show us a sign that said Mind Goblin?
What an animal. Great animal.
It's really great. If you guys should all look up it's a really good
Nick
anime.
T.
I think it just came out recently.
Oh God. All right. Well, listen. Those are our thoughts, and it will be said, I would have loved to react to 62, because I have a feeling that there's a very good chance that in 63 or in the 63 preview after 62
Thank
airs,
you
we might find out who
for
the
the
sibling is or see a
dono.
silhouette of it. But 62 is going to be fascinating, and I'm very, very excited to watch. Boy, what a life.
What a life, dude.
I guess we'll get to some.
Wait, why'd
What
you
the
say it like
hell?
that? Like that this was it?
He's exhausted. It's over.
He's tired.
It's over.
No,
lost
I'm
the game.
very excited to see where they go with this sibling because we for weeks would talk about, if it's Yuga, it's a little too obvious,
Do
and it doesn't look like it's going to be Yuga.
let me throw
that
in-
excites
Let
me.
me throw in this possibility.
Yes.
And-
Also,
and-
before you throw in that possibility, these summaries and what's happened in the previous episodes, Yuga at this point would feel out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
If he's just chilling in the
Thank
Goha building and
you
all
they
of
would
a
have to
sudden-
do
For
a
the
great job
dono.
of explaining it. It would have to be great.
I mean, yeah, it would have to be something.
I like that though. I've said I love when I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right. It's
Come
so
on,
funny.
that's why we watch them, right? We watch.
Yeah,
it,
I agree.
We
I
want to
agree.
be like, holy.
If it's Rook, it would.
and
it would
I agree they would need to make it make sense, but how? Imagine Yuga's show. We're just like, it's like that shock effect,
yeah. Throw a wrench.
What if I burst your bubble a little bit here?
Burst
Okay.
it.
This is sevens.
Yeah.
What if we're building up a sixth sibling to just nothing? What if like it's just another comedic joke and it's like it is the drone or something like that and it's literally just nothing important.
I'd be very
I
disappointed
have a,
for how much they built it
a
up.
rebuttal to what I think the sixth sibling is actually going to be.
Yeah.
The person that gives them fusions.
So you think the sixth sibling will help?
The sixth sibling knows that Yugioh doesn't want him as part of the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of dueling for him, which why would he do that if he already knows the plan is for him to lose and be taken away? He comes down and they're met with him at the front, and he's like, "Look, I have nothing to do with this, but I know where these came from. Boom, 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 fusion cards."
Well, it clearly came from someone. I don't think it was just like a universal effect that it happened to hit there. Someone set this in motion. I always wonder about Otis,
Also,
I wonder what that guy's up to. He's been gone for a while.
Right. We haven't even. What if it's Otis?
What
It's
is he
not.
up to
That's
over
my
there?
someone
I-
else pick.
It's
At
not
the end of the
Otis.
day,
I don't think you
almost
can discredit
every
that. I don't
think
major
you can
thing that
discredit
it.
happens is because of him.
Yeah. What if it's just Otis chilling in the building?
Why not?
I didn't
Someone
even.
else.
I didn't even
Someone
think
else.
about that.
I
I
just
Where's he
don't
been?
think
That's
it's
someone
Otis.
else.
Where's he been? He's been gone for literally
That's why
about
the
20
someone
something
else
episodes.
vote is so
Yeah.
much better than relying on two people.
Exactly.
Someone
I think
else
it's
votes.
lazy
many
not
other
Otis.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. There's
He
a
could
lot
literally
of
be
people.
their big brother. It doesn't
I think
specify.
I think
he could
it's
be their big brother.
No, because he's not the oldest brother. The oldest sibling has already been revealed.
Yeah, but
I personally think if it was Otis, it would be lazy.
Oh, I don't think so.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think so.
You know, what I think it is the guy from the ramen shop,
The old man.
the old man.
What about? And I'm going to throw a wrench in this. Remember the girl who called Mr. Goha at the end of episode 2?
Someone said that, the little girl.
Really?
No,
So someone agrees with that.
Someone agrees with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be interesting. You have
That'd be
to admit
really
that.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be something.
I would be shocked. I'll give you that.
If it's the girl on the phone, Dill, I will give you the best handshake ever.
I'm
Just a
very-
firm handshake.
So
How about this, Dill?
nervous right there.
I'll one
Oh
up
my
that.
God.
I will one up that.
I'll give you.
If the girl on the phone is the sixth sibling, you can pie me in the face. On stream.
Ooh, shit.
That's
On-
how
on
confident
stream.
I am. On stream.
Okay.
Pie me in the face. If it's that. If
Take
it's
that bet. Are you kidding?
I don't get it. You don't get anything. Okay.
Just because I'm that confident.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get pied. I mean that is ridiculous. I still think she's gonna be relevant, but we'll see.
I love you laugh trying to say it. Like,
Why
are you-
not, dude?
She'll be well taken care of.
I think.
Oh my. Enjoy the afterlife.
Boy,
Um,
You're well taken care
this
of.
guy. Always got a problem with this.
You can't say it though. It's about,
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be well,
Alright,
well
well,
taken
chat.
care of. I'm
Do you,
confident.
do you believe in that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Wow. Dude, that's a credit to you.
exciting stuff coming up.
Very cool.
Exciting stuff.
You ain't-
my
you-
God.
Jesus.
We're gonna read some more links.
Yeah, it's up to
Did
you.
lime.
Ivrea, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm actually gonna wrap up the poll as well. Let's see where the
Last
poll
time that's
ended.
right, he left it running for like 20 extra minutes.
I think it shows you the results.
Yeah, 58, 28, 13, 105 votes.
All right, let me exit out.
So about 42% believe Yuga Rook.
41.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 42. So
28 plus 13.
Yeah, it's 41.
I.
I think we're a quick math guy.
You round up. That doesn't make you wouldn't round
Well,
up.
this guy's in
What's
accounting,
41
so I
plus
trust him.
58?
What's
99,
41 plus
baby.
15?
So it doesn't work. Yeah, so I mean, it's about
40-60.
46. Well, 46-54, I'd say I'm sorry, 44-56. So it's close to about 50-50. It's pretty interesting.
He's been tweaking the numbers.
No, I'm not tweaking the numbers. I'm just rounding.
Stop,
He just wants
stop
to
the
be
count.
right.
Stop
Yeah,
the count.
Keep reading those donuts.
I'm rounding properly. Ivrea, thank you for the $5 donation. $5 for that video hitting 60,000 views. Yes, the video we uploaded a week ago.
Wait, which one?
The dub. The
Yeah.
dub one.
Are you serious?
Oh, really?
Blown the hell up.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's what we were waiting for, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was first.
Clap it up, boys. Clap it around. Clap it around. Clap it around.
Pounds around,
boys. Pounds around.
pounds around.
Pounds around.
All right, this is making me uncomfortable.
Pounds around.
No, but awesome, dude. It really is.
Do it.
Yeah, 60,000 views in a week is ridiculous. Thank you.
100.
Yeah,
Feeling it.
I mean maybe in like a month
Feeling
or
good.
so. So thank you guys so much for the support on that
I'm
video.
gonna watch it another 40,000 times.
Thank you, Judge.
Finally,
He's
it's brought life back into the channel.
Right.
a little bit,
Fresh.
a little bit. So Ivrea, thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate you. X-Slayer, thank you for the $1 donation. Okay, first I was hearing people complain about Dark Magician support being overused, but now they complain about Spellcaster and Dragons getting overused, saying the new types are stupid and are ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, what the hell is wrong with them? It's people that don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, that don't like Rush Duels, that see it on Twitter accounts that usually don't post Rush Duel stuff, but they're posting Rush Duel stuff because it's new monster types, so it's a big deal. So they, it's keyboard warriors that get to take free shots at 7s and Rush Duels that were never interested in the product anyway, which is completely fine if you're not interested in it. But saying that it's ruining the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of dumb when it has nothing to do with the main OCG and TCG. So I don't understand the logic. I don't understand how people don't have better things to do than complain on Twitter, but, it's not the life I live, so I can't really relate to it. Were you going to say something?
I agree, and I say they should drop the address in the DM, and we can sort it out.
Didn't think that's where this was going.
Like I saw that going about 20 ways.
I knew exactly where
I
that was
just
going.
was like, you ever see that scene where from The Hangover where he's got all the numbers in his head? That's what I was just doing. I'm like, I saw Nikki's whole time eyeing up Dill. I'm like, what's he gonna say? And in my head, I'm like, that's a lot. I never even had.
I didn't think it was going to be an open invite.
I want that to be a news story, and I want the news story to struggle to explain what it was really about.
They would have no idea where to begin.
If they interview me, I'm blaming Nick T. I'm going to say, listen, that guy's a loose cannon. All right, X-Slayer.
In all honesty, I have Nick T's back too.
Well, then we're fine. C. Sanadvon, thank you for the $2 donation. Crack theory on the sixth sibling. There's already a character in the show that has a mechanical go-out like Mask. Someone who, like the go-out siblings, uses a field spell on their deck and has hair tufts similar to the promo silhouette, Caterpillar.
Yes.
I love it.
I love it.
See,
I love the
but
crack
let me tell you, applaud to you. Let me tell you something. I would rather it be a character like that than a brand new character. I really would. I'd rather it be a character that we know of than a brand new
What
character.
if it's Tiger?
To me, it adds so much. If it's Tiger, I'd be fine with it. So much depth to that character. I'd love to see it.
Is it just because it's late in the arc? Is that why you have a problem with it?
No, I just feel like I think it would just be way more impactful if it was a character that we knew. Obviously, since these siblings were introduced, the question they know everyone's asking is, who is the sixth sibling?
Yeah, but you don't want to expand the universe a little bit?
I think we've already
and
done that enough
single
with these
challenge.
5 new characters. I think we've already done that enough. And we know someone created Fusion. I think the universe is pretty good right now.
If it's the creator of Fusion that is the sixth sibling, is that okay?
I'd be probably fine with that.
You know, you do bring up a good point because, like,
It's Seagull-chan?
I mean, actually, in a way, because
If it was Seagull-chan, dude,
For the
I'd
dono.
be popping off champagne.
I mean, I would go out, take a $500,000 loan from TD Bank, buy a home, throw a party, go bankrupt, and ruin my life. I mean, I would,
great.
yeah,
That sounds great.
I would love.
Well, I'm making deals with Dylan.
We're talking 30% interest. I'm not paying that back.
Yeah, no, not 100. We're not talking
Yeah.
100% down plan. You can't
No,
do that.
no.
Not here. But I was gonna say, like, that statement is pretty valid about, like, us expanding the universe enough, because I feel like one of our earlier critiques of the show was that we were getting all these groups of characters, not expanding them on them a lot, and then leaving them in the dust.
Yeah.
With maybe some cameos, but for the most part, they were just gone.
I think there's so many
So-
characters now that you have to worry about the next time characters like Asana and Nail
Well,
are
that's
even going to
exactly
duel.
it. So if we work in the pool that we have for like something like this, that could work. In our
Yeah.
favor.
You almost
I get
forget
what you're saying.
Asana's in the show at this point.
Oh, I mean, that was how I felt about Roa until.
Yeah.
About, I don't know,
Until he
days
just
ago.
shows up.
Yeah. 4
Solid
days.
Snack, thank you for the donation. Cool episode, but I wish Yuka won. Wow, that's interesting. I mean,
Interesting.
I think that would have been...
That's an interesting opinion.
Yeah, interesting opinion. The fusions are lit. Mimi Fusion went. I hope she really duels in episode 63 because she's our lost queen.
Thank you for the dono.
She is
Hope
our
Yuka
lost
gets to duel again in another arc so we get more Zexel references. I hope Yuka duels again. I have my doubts about Yuka dueling again, though. There's so many characters now. Yeah.
I'm gonna say like a home run ball. She's going, gone.
She might be. She might be. But Solid Snack, thank you, my man. Limestone, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm surprised Dylan doesn't have a book with all the stories he tells. Limestone, thank you so much, man.
Oh my god, you should write a book.
Yeah, I've thought about writing a book before, so I appreciate the
We
compliment.
would have to put a disclaimer probably on the inside cover that says all of these are fictional.
Limestone, thank you so much.
Semi-fictional.
Yeah.
Yoan Udai, thank you
call
for
it
the
fictional.
$7.77
Based on real
donation.
life events.
Here's a good luck donation as well as a random message. 7 times 7 is 49. If you add 7 to that, it's 56. You minus 7, it's 49. Plus 7, or divided by 7 equals 7. We love sevens here, and we love some algebra too. Thank you, Yoan Udai, for the good luck donation. Love you, my man. Pink Bangwin, thank you for the $1 donation. Some say Yuga's the 6th. Some say Swirly. Some weird people say it's Rook, but I know who it really is. Kaizo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
It just hit him.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Cal, I want to let you know something before you go. Oh, he's leaving.
No, I don't even want to hear it.
Come
I
on,
want to hear it. Say it out loud.
It's not a bad thing.
So for you guys, so it's randomly in the middle of the week this week or earlier this week.
Yeah.
Dylan just texted me out of nowhere, and he goes, "Hey, what did we call Calibro in his relation to Kaizo?" And so I type back immediately, "Salary man Kaizo." Man dies laughing. He goes, "I kept saying it was corporate Kaizo. I couldn't think of what it was."
I don't know.
Salary man
I don't know
Kaizo.
what it is, but salary man as like a descriptive adjective.
That's what they call it.
It fits him so well, and like
That's
I
what
just-
it's like being friends with him. It's
Yeah.
just, you get texts like that randomly.
Oh my god, I almost like because I'm back in the office now.
Yeah.
I almost cackled. Like it was bad. Salary man Kaizo.
Salary man Kaizo.
We got to get that on a shirt.
Wow.
Corporate Cal, salary man.
What'd you say
Kaizo.
above that?
So thank you, Pink, for the donation.
Oh.
We'll do some super chats.
Yes, before we do super chats, I actually
Why
want
am I not on there?
point out. So, if some people here are correct, uploading this stream would be your 1,000th video. Is that correct?
He has no clue.
No, because
Let's do the math.
I got something from
You already crossed 1,000?
yeah.
You must have deleted videos.
You reached 1,000 uploads. I got that today from
Oh,
Rob
well
Wilson.
then. Well,
That's
either
awesome.
way.
So this is we
1001.
we reached 1,000 uploads yesterday. I believe.
That's a big deal. Congratulations, though.
1,000 uploads. 1,000 videos talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Woo! Chad, I want you to think about that. That's something. I'll let you determine whether it's impressive or not. Or good.
That's
1,000 videos in 5 years.
That is great.
Alright,
Congrats.
think about
That's
that.
honestly really
That means
cool.
you're averaging 200 videos a year.
Yeah. You've got an overwhelming congratulations from the chat.
Thank
Yeah,
you
the
guys.
Chat is literally going insane.
They're
Oh, thank you.
popping off.
Thank you. What is
Where's
the
the hype train?
Where's
the hype train?
No, it's
No.
that's not how that
Oh,
works.
wrong
Hold on.
platform. My
wrong
fault.
platform?
Don't do it.
Better platform, my bad. Sorry.
Oh.
It just gets
No,
shut
I mean it is.
It gets shut down immediately.
They send him an email immediately. Better platform, huh?
I didn't say it.
We're up in the percentage. We're taking 70%. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, you thought it was bad? Yeah. By the time
It
it's
can
your
get a lot
birthday,
worse.
85%.
So, going back to the super chats, we have
Super.
$5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you,
Again.
Phil.
Dill, did you see Yuga and Luke's new Ace Monster announce
Yeah.
the Sevens Road and Drag Gears Fuse? They look sick. What is that thing that Yuo needs? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
is that
what is
thing that UO needs?
Yeah.
So, I mean, a key, who knows? I don't know if that came up as we were talking
Could be
about
the
it.
pages in that book.
I think so. That's my.
Could be the it
That's
could
my
be
holdout.
that is actually a good
Yeah.
one. It could
Yeah.
be the pages of the book.
It'll be fascinating to see.
Yeah,
but,
and we saw those monsters. They're sick. The newest ones.
Yeah.
The Sevens Roads and the
the
So-
High Dragon and the I love
Magical
them.
Knight.
Magical Knight. I love them.
So
and both of those new types have multi-choice effects, just like cyborgs. So it seems like those new type of monsters will have the multi-choice fusion effects, whereas
Thank
the regular
you
type of fusion
for
monsters
the
that we're used to,
dono.
you know, spellcaster, dragon, whatever, will have just one effect.
right. Right.
And not a choice.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh God, the $2 donation is from Caucedo Campos. The thing is the topologic Navy.
Oh, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. So here's my number. So call me
I
maybe.
remember that Vrains episode because I remember all of us couldn't make it that week except Calibro.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it was just the two of you
Yep.
who
Navy.
did that Call Me Navy one. And I was not shocked that that was the title, given that it was just you and Calibro.
Call me Navy.
Because there was no one to stop you.
And then,
That's
and then people
No
were
voice of
asking
reason.
us to make the remix.
I know we never did.
Yeah.
Big
We're
missed
gonna bring that
opportunity.
Do you need? Do you
We gotta
need
bring
that?
that
Do you need that for this month's content? I can whip it up tomorrow.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
No, you don't want to give him a Friday night special.
Oh.
They've already given him one of those.
Next,
It's getting that time.
thanks, Jack.
£5 from Nicholas Horton. Hi, everyone. Swirly is still a mystery to us. Is Swirly a friend or a foe? Great question.
Yeah, I guess he still is a mystery. I trust Swirly.
I
right
lean
now.
more to friend.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
trust
say
him.
I defer to friend.
I don't know.
And me being this really, I'd love to see him become a villain.
Okay,
I
wait.
would. I think
A
that'd
very
be cool, but
incompetent friend.
I think they've.
I'd have
Aw.
to totally disagree with you. He's not talking.
I
In
think
the
they
beginning,
foreshadowed it.
He's growing up.
I think in the beginning, you were like, if you asked me first episode,
pulled-
Pete, if he was incompetent, I'd agree. I
Yeah.
would. But since then, he's had so much happen.
Listen,
he's developed.
a
I'm not saying he's
guy,
great.
a guy that doesn't even have his own deck and gets legend decks to just
Hey,
wipe
Thank
that sounds
you
like the
crap
life
characters,
for
for
you
the
know,
dono.
Sounds like the
crap,
life.
crap duelist.
Guys,
So
I
you're trying
figured.
to-
I
you
figured
hate
Swirly
my
out.
Mimi?
Okay.
I
He's
figured
saying
Swirly out completely. I figured out the whole
You
character.
figured out I'm this. Okay. I'd
So
love to hear this,
so
okay.
he's in a costume, right?
Oh yeah, he's in
He's a chameleon.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
24/7.
So he is a villain disguised as a friend because
Yeah.
chameleons
Could be.
camouflage.
Would I be
Yeah.
shocked if he turned? No,
That's it.
not at all.
I'd be
Pete,
pretty
I
surprised.
feel like it'd be
Pete-
more obvious.
Pete,
if
I'll
it was
make a bet you right now,
sheep
Pete.
or something.
Pete,
It'd be like a wolf in
okay.
sheep's clothing.
One of my kids
No,
to
that
pie.
would be like he's just a
if
follower
I
and
if
a
if
leader.
Swirly's
Yeah, but
six
like
sibling,
you
I'd
could
pie
see
in the
like
face because you are
If
so
he's
against
the
it.
sixth
Get outta here.
sibling.
Yeah. How confident are you, Pete? How confident?
I'm relatively.
All right,
confident.
yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, you
bet.
take it.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll
what's
take-
the bet?
I'll take that bet.
Oh, pie for Swirly being six sibling.
So if he is, you get to pie him.
If he is, I get to pie him. If not, he can pie me.
Oh, that's
There's a lot of pie
Okay.
going.
Pete
And
might
again,
as well go buy the pie.
These
That's really-
pies will happen at the season finale.
This
Yes,
time
of
though, we'll put
Don't
up
do that.
curtains and stuff better
Yes.
to
And
so
we'll put
there's
up
not
green-
much of a
And
mess.
they gotta.
Oh,
hey,
that's right.
I'm gonna buy the
Maybe
pies.
we'll see.
And
Yeah.
we'll be able to actually smash them because they're just whipped cream. They won't. We can
Yeah.
have fun.
Glass
We'll do
pies.
we'll do it better.
But
this
you need to
time
put
than
up like
last
Dill.
time.
I'm saying you got to put up like a.
Yeah, you have to get a
tart.
like a coconut cream pie.
Jesus.
Ooh.
All right, we'll figure.
Like a
We'll
cream
figure
pie.
out.
I
how
love
to
me a
do
good cream pie.
Yeah.
Next dono.
It's getting late here on the East Coast. Getting late.
We got $5 from Kyle's user Campos. You can call yourself Luke Man, but you always will be Luke Boy.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
Tiger would call him.
Yes.
Because she's always gonna see him because he's the little brother, so always gonna see him as the kid.
Yeah.
He's
Luke
never a
Boy.
man.
Luke Boy.
Yeah.
Dylan's gone, so oh, you can keep going.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going.
good.
Keep nailing.
So can you speak now, or should I go
You're
again?
never good. $7 Canadian from Sin Cloud.
Thank you, St. Cloud.
Almost done my Yu-Gi-Oh! Saddest Moments AMV. That sounds sick.
Awesome.
Yes, it does.
It's really good so far. You have to check it out once I'm done. I love a
Is
Saddest Moments.
awesome.
Is there going to be a moment of Yusaku Eye on that? Because I imagine there would
better be.
But
What
yeah, I
about, what
love
about
those
Aui's
animes.
face smashing into the ground?
Well, that's more comedic.
That was more
True.
violent.
Yeah,
I always say
true.
that's like,
Jeez.
ultra violent.
That's where we could do a dubstep video, but it's just playing that over and over again.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
That's why we got to get Dredge to that episode so he can understand.
Yeah.
He can understand that
You guys
meaning.
are watching
Brains,
Brains,
Bro, I watched the first 5 minutes of Brains. I'm like, I'm good. This is
You
what
got to
I'm
get
doing.
through those first
Yeah,
episodes.
I know. That's
Just
the
get through the
issue.
first
I need to
45 and you'll be okay.
Homie, I need to find time.
Give
to
it like
do
the first
episodes.
90 episodes.
I actually liked Brains.
I hate when
I'm not
people
gonna
do
lie.
that. When they're like, the show is really good after the first 100 episodes.
Like,
and
what?
I hate you.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, the game is good. If like you put like 90 hours into it and build like a solid character, then the game's
Wait,
great.
dude, like you guys, a quick aside. You guys know how like One Piece is like it's continuing. It's not like we're like 950 episodes. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
saw a great meme. I'm sure you've seen this meme format before. It's like the huge giant like knight with the huge sword and it's the tiny guy like fighting him.
Yeah.
It was Sesame Street 4,291 episodes, and then the tiny one was the One Piece with 900
That's
episodes,
great.
Oh,
which isn't
Sesame
fair, but it was just
Street.
hysterical.
That is
You
hysterical.
got to send that to me.
Oh my god.
It was so good. I was like,
Yikes,
wow,
that
that's.
was-
Yeah. Sesame Street
That
is
was
the
content.
final boss. We have another $2, $2 Real from Caio Cesar Campos.
Thank you, Kyle.
With this is when we were talking about Luke wanting to be potentially being the 6th sibling. He said, fact, he wanted to be president instead of Yuga.
That
What
is
have you
true.
What
done?
the hell? Oh, that one was
That
open
was
in
the
the
leak
bag.
one. That was the
That's
leak
the
in one.
leak.
Where's the leak, man?
There's a leak in the boat.
Where is that from?
That's from that movie with the leak, that the vegetable, the leak that's in the
Wow,
boat.
that narrowed it down.
Oh, yeah, like the vegetable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clyde with a chance of meetballs.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a leak like the vegetable?
Yo, that is a
Okay.
vegetable. I did say that when
It's
I
about the movie with the leak in the.
Woo! I got 2 winners in a row, ladies and
It's good.
gentlemen.
It's good.
Here all night.
Reread, Kyle.
Yeah, so fact, he wanted to be president instead of Yuga.
Yeah,
which is true.
I read it. Clyde with a chance of meatballs too. Thank you. Okay.
And
Two.
that is a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
and
think
it's just
and
like
it
when he wanted to be
corroborates
school president too.
that exactly. He's gonna be
And president of the Duel Club.
supreme ruler.
Who? It's really?
No,
Oh.
Luke-
They're just trying to give more evidence that Rook is the 6th.
Oh, are they?
or wants to be at least.
I'm getting pied for Swirly, so. it's all right.
Another $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you,
Dude, this
Phil.
guy's on a roll.
And Kyle.
Liked the episode. Great to see Utopic Dragon since that was my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh show. Fight me, oh god.
Jesus.
Also, Yuka has one of my favorite decks in the show. Ready for more.
Is that because of the Zale
Probably
reference?
because
I'm
Zale
sure it
reference,
is.
yeah.
Listen, Philip, Zale's one of my favorites. I like Zale quite a bit. The treatment and backlash towards Sevens I'm sure it reminds you as well, and anyone that was around as much as I was, or as much as anyone was back then, reminds me a lot of the backlash towards Zale. Very similar. So that's why it's so funny to me when I see people, trash on the show. And actually, a lot of people that trash on Sevens are very hardcore Zexel fans, which to me, I mean, you got to do
There's
a little
irony.
It's very ironic.
There's
You
no
got
self-awareness.
you got to do a little self-reflection there. I mean, come on.
Much like Roa in this episode, with his lack of
like,
self-awareness.
what's up with the
Right, with
mic?
the mic, yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, I just wish we all, every fandom circle in the community treated each other with a little more respect. But since the Zexel days, that hasn't really been a thing.
Oh my god.
But Philip, thank you, my man.
Yeah.
Nope.
We have $5 Australian from
Wrong bin.
Electric Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Did you all see the Pokemon Presents last night?
Yeah.
Yes, well, it was this morning for us,
For us,
but
yeah.
fantastic, dude. I mean, I cannot wait to stream. I
Oh,
cannot
me
wait
too.
to
I'm-
play.
I'll be with you on that one.
Yeah,
Pokemon
dude.
Game, bro.
I'm-
Is this the open world game? Is that what you're talking
Legends
about?
of Arceus is January.
No,
That's
what is
open
this?
world, and then the
Diamond and Pearl remakes are November.
yeah.
Okay, and I assume this is all Switch related.
Yes, Switch.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
things I can play.
I saw.
Pete, I'll lend you my Switch.
You
I
can
might
get
have
a
to-
Switch
I might-
Lite.
might have
Could
to
you guys
buy
Switch
one.
Lite?
Yeah, you should.
Honestly, Pete, it's worth it.
Mario Party 2 in October. This is the Switch, by the way. Early October,
Wrong with it.
Monkey Ball game, which is going to be phenomenal. Late October, new Mario Party, going to be phenomenal.
Yep.
November, Diamond and Pearl remakes. And then January,
Those DP
Pokemon
remakes.
Arceus. I feel like I'm also missing another game there, but like
New
from
Pokemon game?
October, no, because I think there's 2 Pokemon games.
Because it's just Pearl and Diamond in November.
Right, and then Arceus in January.
yeah.
So I'm in that span in early October all the way to January. There's so many.
The
so
Rush
many
Duel
games.
game.
The Rush Duel
I
game,
kind of want
yes.
to try that, actually.
Yeah,
you're
that's
making
coming
Yugioh
for
say,
English
yeah.
release.
Yeah,
Is it?
That's like an open world where because I've seen
It looks
you
you play
so sick.
multiplayer?
I think you can do online.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I'm Pete. Rush
You
Duel.
can play
I
as
would love
salary.
to, but I don't have a Switch.
He can play as salary man Kaiser.
Dude, he
So could you play as Shingo?
Wrong game, bro.
I'm playing as Swirly.
I would. Well, first of all, I would never play as him because I don't. No one actually.
I'll
says
be
that.
Rook, you be
Well, because
Swirly.
you're Chad. You don't. You want to be
So
a Chad.
I get to pick a legendary deck against
I
your
think
deck.
you
right?
resemble
Yeah,
Shingo
alright,
a
do it.
lot.
I got all the Jagears.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'm
Jagears
using
are good.
a dragon defense.
Yeah.
I thought. What happened to Yagi, bro? You're not using the Yagi deck.
I
I would
the
totally
Oh,
use the
the
Yagi
Yagi
deck.
deck.
I
I mean,
would
Swirly deck.
only use it specifically for you because I want to humiliate you.
Well,
Wow.
Pete would become the best
You're-
at the game just to beat you.
I mean,
in
you're
the game.
right. You're assuming you can beat me in a rush.
Oh
Yeah, I would
my.
practice
I'm
day
so
and
ready.
night just to challenge you for
Wow.
non-shooting.
Ria made a good
I
point.
propose an
Legendary.
idea. I propose an idea. If everyone gets a Switch and when the Rush Duel
I
game
got
comes out, we have a tournament of all of us. Who wins? Let's
Oh
do
my
it.
god, I've
Yeah.
Can he? You have to cosplay as that.
That's who.
Diane
Diane
Keto.
Keto.
I'm not,
For what? Wait, what's the reason?
I don't think people want to see that.
No, I don't think
We do.
Well,
Yeah, we do.
I'll cosplay as Swirly if he cosplays as Diane Keto.
okay, come on, that's fair.
Okay, I want to see that too. Yeah.
I mean, all you really have to do is get.
I'll
like,
talk to
a
Nina
onesie.
and I'll talk to Nina and Christina about it. They're
Oh yeah,
still
make
working.
sure Nina Christina my swirly outfit. I got you.
They're still working on the band of Keith.
Swirly's easy.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
buy a chameleon costume.
Oh my! Kyle said, "Bet the channel. If I win, Yugioh nothing."
I'm not betting the
Putting
channel.
the channel in the
The
line.
channel's worth a lot more.
We're 1,000 videos
You
deep.
can buy the channel for $100. I'm sorry.
Oh well, if that's the case.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
All right, next one.
$5 more
All these
dollars
games,
from
man.
Philip Rosewood.
Thank
Hey,
you, Phil.
I also got my temps and a car. When I get my license, I'll ask how I can get on the show for a talk in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll let you know when that happens.
Hey,
Wow.
yes,
Hello,
Philip.
son.
Listen, man, this is my goal, and
whoa.
I gotta say it a lot because within probably the next 10 months or so, I'll be moving out on my own. And I said to Pete,
Yes.
my goal for Yu-Gi-Oh 9. You remember I had this conversation with you?
Yes, I do.
My goal for Yu-Gi-Oh 9 announcement, which would be in about 4 years, is I wanna own my own piece of property, my own house, and all the love and donations and support that you guys send me, and all the I'm not even talking about the donations and patron and channel member support, which obviously helps tremendously, but even the views here on Twitch, on Super Deprot, and then also working that other job in the insurance world. I'm doing it all because I love hosting, and I really so badly want to have my own place that I can turn into a studio and live comfortably with, and start putting down I would, start putting down roots is probably a little later, but
Find your
figuring
forever home.
right,
Forever home?
but
Forever home.
figuring that
Forever
out,
home,
and so I'm hoping to have by Yu-Gi-Oh 9 not only my own place, but I want 50 people. Jump Festa 2024. Actually, it would be Jump Festa 2025. Start marking it on your calendars, people. Jump Festa 25.
Festa
50 people. I want so, and we're gonna be
And
live.
this is the quote.
I want so many people to be there
Yeah.
that you don't even see me.
Yeah.
I'm,
He's literally the Great Gatsby.
you're gonna leave after
Oh,
being
Jack.
in my house for hours, and you're gonna say, I don't even know if Dylan was there.
Yep.
And
Not gonna be.
that's the effect. That's what I want to create. That love. That.
I'm on a roll tonight.
That's
Oh,
what I want to
my.
create. So, Philip, you just inspired me, man. This is why I do it. This is why I grind. And just know that all the love and support you guys show me, it's going to hopefully right back to the community and these events. And we're going to continue to grow, continue to be great, as long as the Yu-Gi-Oh anime keeps going. That's a big factor. We'll see if Yu-Gi-Oh 8 gets announced next year. Love you guys.
gonna
Philip,
happen.
can't wait to
Long
see
live
you.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you
There it is.
I can't.
What if I just did my clothes? What if I had like a malfunction?
Like, yeah,
I wouldn't
You
doubt it.
have those. Those happen.
No, but
to
Philip,
you.
yeah, please do reach out, man, and good luck on the license.
Meg called you the hostess with the most.
Hostess with the mostest, baby.
I love hosting. And Meg gets to pick the scents.
That's
I'm-
right, she did.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
the scent master.
She's the scent master. That's
I'm
right.
definitely the bouncer, though. That's for sure.
Judge is the
I wouldn't
bouncer.
trust
Yeah.
that at all.
Hey,
That's the best thing possible.
If you have a
Thank
basketball hoop
you
outside, it's
for
going
the
on.
donut.
Wait, what?
Here's the
How
thing.
did I do with anything? What did I
Here's
do?
the thing. You're like, you would be a good bouncer, but I feel like you get too aggressive with the guests.
Why does everyone think I'm so this aggressive human being?
You,
I don't get
before
it.
this stream started, you literally said,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
banning someone tonight.
I did say that. But that's not aggressive. That's not physical violence.
That's physical
it's
violence.
emotional violence.
Yeah.
And mind you, I have not banned anybody.
I appreciate that.
I did threaten to attack you if you guys said the one thing I told you not to say, and then you brought it on paper.
Mind Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's a great anime.
All right, next.
We have
Oh, really?
5
What's it about, Pete? What's
Canadian dollars by.
What's it about? No. Pete's got a point. Mind Goblin. Great.
I'll
anime.
tell you
What's it
after
about?
the stream.
Oh, okay.
That's the setup. Say
Oh my god.
we have 5 Canadian dollars from Pick Rick.
Thank you,
Pick
Pick.
Rick.
I love that name, Pick
Pickle
Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Pick Rick. Thank you, my man.
Good episode. Yuka's reaction to losing has to be one of the most grade schooler reaction yet.
Yeah.
Also, people play baseball in space. Would they call it spaceball?
Great movie.
I did criticize
Yes, very
Yuka. I did criticize Yuka a little bit for I didn't criticize her, but I think if a lot of people said they didn't like her character because they felt she was bratty and whiny and spoiled.
She's a child.
And a child, and she is a child, exactly. And so that's why I was like, well, she's a child. I think it's a natural reaction to have. That's what I said in my review. But I would actually even defend her a little more than that because it goes deeper. Because her losing her presidency role means she knows that she really can't do as much to stop Yuo anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a hurtful
And also,
loss.
it was a privilege. I mean, they could They controlled the whole city, seemingly. They could do whatever they wanted.
They can go to that
anywhere.
ramen shop. She's eating unlimited ramen.
Then you
That's
can't
gone.
do any of that now.
That's gone.
So. But yeah, it's
That's
fear of
attached to his
UO,
mouth.
and I would argue that
Asparagus. Peace, man.
I mean, everybody's immature in here. They're kids. I mean, there's a different degree of it. You know, one person says you're stupid after a duel. The other one in UO threatens to kill people in the vacuum of space.
Right.
You know, so there's some differences there.
Yeah.
And that was just because he was really mad after Tiger destroyed his ship.
I'm very excited to see Yudon duel again. I really am.
Yeah.
We always forget about
He's
Yudon.
the genius one, they said, right?
Yeah, I'm very excited. But thank you for the donation.
Quick aside, just because it's bothering me a little. It's burning in my head, and someone brought it up, and now I just have to say it. You know, you did go to pretty good lengths to defend Yuka, and I'm just wondering. Yeah, she is a kid, but
Don't bring up Hunt.
I think you have to.
You're really
owe
bringing
Hunt
up
an
Hunt.
apology. Yeah,
Why do I
apology.
owe Hunt an apology?
He's a small child.
He's probably the same age as everyone
No,
else.
definitely not.
Hold on. Couldn't you
I'm not
say
giving-
he's the most relatable character to you? And let me hear this. Let me say
I
this.
actually want to hear you out.
You're treading a mighty thin line.
I love it. 'Cause I
Okay.
don't want to be on this anymore. So
God.
he opened up a shop, right, where he was selling like maximum cards and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
right?
rip-offs.
Right? So he was trying to make a quick buck as a kid. Does that not remind you guys of a similar individual that we knew in high school?
Yeah, he would go
that
to-
sold snacks and drinks
Yeah.
and tried to make a quick buck to everyone around him. I mean, I feel like you have the most relatability to that character.
Yeah.
Did I ever?
So is it because he looks like you so much? Is that why you hate him so much?
Unlike Mike,
It's wondering.
did I ever
was
sell out my friends?
Well, that's.
And did I ever say to my friends,
That's
I'm
yes.
better than you and I no longer need you because you have served your purpose to me?
if I recall.
No.
Kind
No.
of.
There
No,
are certain
I was trying to help
nights,
you find your potential.
Getting drives to party. I don't know. You know, there's
You
times
trying
I
to
felt
find help
left in the
road.
dust. You know.
What are you talking about?
I'd have to
What
disagree.
are you even saying?
You know, it's.
I don't even. I'm so.
I don't even
That
know
is
you
an
anymore.
outlandish thing to say. My God.
Cubicle.
Let me say this. No, I'm not. Next donation.
We need a guy for that. We need someone to cue clips
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Name me cute. We have $5 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
LCS this weekend. It'll be on Dueling Book Simulator. Team Garden of Providence. It's a 3v3. Also, Pete, Ray Best Boy. Nick T, you should look up Ray's design. I actually did when you first sent that one in.
Yeah.
Really cool design.
Ray is
Definitely
awesome.
on my alley.
It's still Norman is best boy for me. It just is.
I'll have to look that up. Yeah, but I'll check it out. Good luck at the LCS.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, Jack.
Absolutely good luck. Oh,
Dylan's so clearly bothered about it.
No. I know you went.
Yes,
I know you went. No, I'm bothered by Mike. I know you went X3. So I'm very hopeful that you play your heart out, man. Kick some ass and let us know how it goes, Jack.
Yeah, please
we are,
do.
we are rooting for you here, my man. Thank you for the donation.
I like that.
Get it done.
We have £5 from TNXRL. Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Moose.
Can we get a crazy theory about Rook and what's going on? You can make it being hit with a pot. You can make it being hit with a pie worthy.
Yeah, I think there's a Rook in an alternate, not alternate universe, but I think maybe there's a twin or another version of Rook. That's the version that he dueled. That version has kind of like supernatural powers, and that version is going to reveal himself as the sixth sibling.
A multiverse of Rook.
Oh God.
Wow,
That'd
this
be
is
pretty
Well,
cool.
if there's a multiverse, that brings an opportunity for so many things.
Get ready for that soul burner tattoo.
Get ready for Jack Atlas to ride on his DUEL.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
lose it
dude.
to
Imagine.
see the king one more time.
Dude, oh my.
We also made it clear I'd be getting a tattoo with fire on it to resemble Soulburn.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Definitely.
No.
Yeah, we
no.
know you
No,
can look
we
back.
decided on it being specifically Soul
That's
Burner.
false.
It can be a fireball if it's a neck tattoo, but that's the only exception.
What? Oh my
This is
god,
insane.
dude.
Oh my God.
Like I articulated.
I'd rather-
That was a very good.
bless
I mean,
Bless
you're
you.
not at the office anymore. Who cares?
I'd rather get like Soulburner written in like Japanese.
Yes, you can tell all the girls that it's about hope and kindness. You have written on it.
All right, we're all just shredding each other. Nick D, keep going.
Each other. It just comes
Oh.
back to me.
Before we move on, actually, because
Oh,
that
that was good.
I excluded something. The end of that donation said #bless Nick Yagi.
Yes.
Hashtag
Always
swirl,
bless
Now we
Nick
can-
Yagi.
swirly is kidding. There you go.
#bless you, Nick Yagi. We have 2 Rael from Kaio.
Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Gonna piss off. Oh god. gonna piss off all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything cast with my next. And then there's 5 more real.
Hit me with it.
The 6th sibling is Kaizo. He will come back from space with 7 fusions, give to the characters, and they will start to work for Goha. And
Because
Kaizo,
that's
Kaizo marries Tiger.
No, she would never let that happen. She would never let that happen.
That theory wasn't awful until that came
She
up.
almost destroyed
Like, it wasn't awful
Kaizo.
until that
On
came
multiple
up.
occasions.
Yeah,
And
remember
it was-
Kaizo was completely annihilated.
Holy
when
That is like a Dylan
No.
way of explaining something. It's like you tell him something, it's like that's good, and then
It makes
Dylan
sense.
takes
Yeah.
it that
Bob,
one step
next
over
level.
the
It's the
top.
next level.
Let me say this. I would be okay with it as long as it's like it is Salaryman Kaizo.
Yes, I agree.
With the face animation.
He needs to literally
Has
never
be the
show up
face
again.
animations.
Oh, I hope we see Salaryman Kaizo duel. And I remember Calibro, I'm pretty sure it was either on 7's Up or right before we went live, where Calibro said, I actually felt very like
I think he got
nervous
Nope.
when
Yeah.
the stock busting dragon came out
Yeah.
because it reminded him of, you know,
Do you want to know why that's 100% false? Because I wasn't there for that 7's Up.
It must
and
have been before.
I was
Yeah.
watching.
No,
Well, to
you're
be
right.
fair, I mean, you're not there for like 55% of
Oh,
Yeah,
Sevens.
true. Well, I was on COVID lockdown for 3
It always
months,
gets
so
rowdy right at the end.
yeah, it's getting heated.
yeah. Well, you know,
Let's pull the clip.
It's okay.
you can pull up the clip, bro.
All right, thank you for Salaryman.
All right, we have $5 from Jack
Not what
Knight.
the donation was.
Who do we have?
$5 from Jack Knight.
Jack Knight, love you, man. Thank you for another donation, dude. Thank you so much, Jack.
Hey Pete, I mentioned the Promised Neverland opening 1. Even though I'm Japanese, it took forever to do. Also, Dylan, I see your new toy card game.
I have so much
Kane,
respect.
the toy
If-
card.
Oh, your new
Yeah,
toy
if
card
you
game.
could-
Oh.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
my God.
out of all this? So I have 6 now.
Oh, yeah.
Is that my favorite one? Is that
Yes.
your favorite one?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
it's
By a
beautiful.
lot.
Yeah. It's the only foiled giant I have as well,
Yeah.
so it has a
It's
rarity to it.
gorgeous. It is amazing.
Stunning, if you will.
Stunning
Yeah,
is a good
it came, Jack. It's beautiful. I did not know, Jack, that you were Japanese.
I didn't know that either.
No.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
That's awesome
I've-
that you memorized that.
We've known Jack for years, at least I definitely
Yeah.
have, and I never knew he was Japanese. That's crazy. I guess there's no way I would know.
There's
you
no
know?
way to know.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't. So he speaks the language.
He was.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
cool.
imagine, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna jump ahead really quickly just because it's also Jack Knight and he's going to bed here, so this is like his good send off.
Yeah.
Another $10 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
I'm using a funny version of Salad, and my teammates will be playing Striker and Heroes. I'm going in just for fun. Also, Nick T, don't forget to show Dylan, Pete the trailer. Good night, going to bed.
Yes, enjoy
what
the
trailer?
salad.
I'll explain in a second.
Salmon great, if you didn't know. That's what salads mean. So
I had no clue.
enjoy that, Jack. And yeah, going in for fun. No pressure at all. Have some fun, man. But let me know how you do, regardless. We're
What's
rooting
going
for
on
you,
your
man.
body?
And thank you for another donation, Jack. Really
Yes.
appreciate
Right
it.
here.
Have a great night.
Yeah,
Thank you
have
for
a good
making Sevens Up part of your Wednesday.
Thanks, Jack Knight.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's the trailer for there's like a live action fan made Yu-Gi-Oh series, and they're at like an episode 40. And actually, the trailer looks really cool.
I'm excited.
And he's done some of the special effects work throughout the series,
Oh,
That's
which I did
awesome.
not know he did special effects work either.
He's
Yeah.
a man of many trades.
He's a man of many
apparently,
trades.
I'm gonna check
He's
that
a
out.
jack of all trades.
Are we? That guy's good. Are we almost at the end?
We're getting there.
Okay.
Just like 13 more.
13.
About,
It's
about
actually a
20
lot.
more. No, it's
Not-
it's,
tonight.
like more
I'm just
it's
kidding.
more
We're
like
about 20
12.
blocks.
It's a lot.
it's really not that many.
What's
Do you want
There
me to
are a
bet?
few link ones, but
It's about 13.
it's
It's
probably about 13.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
13.
So we have $2 from X Slayer. Imagine the sixth sibling is a one-off, just crap.
Yeah, we don't.
I would hate that.
I would-
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun. I like to try to not imagine that and keep it positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, thank you, X Slayer. I hope that's not the case.
Would be a disaster.
We have $5 Canadian from Pickrick again.
Thank you, Peck.
I can see Tiger being the sixth Goha sibling.
Imagine.
She's been getting a lot of little bits of screen time this arc, and that might explain the Rook-centered episodes.
I can't see that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That'd
It would be a
wild.
weird. It would be a weird twist, but it would also explain Rook if Rook was dueling her in like 64.
Yeah.
Also, how much more legitimate do the siblings become if Tiger is actually evil? Because then you also have to remember, Pickrick, that Tiger was beating up
Yeah.
her
That
younger
would
brother.
be
Well,
pretty
actually, that is Tiger.
Well, yeah, but to bust in and destroy the ship and make it look like you're saving everyone, but it's part of the plan.
Also, I
To
think
get
this,
rid
I
of
think
Kaizo.
I think the summary also says sixth man, doesn't it? Let me see. Hold on.
Either way,
I think that's
if,
kind of
if she was the
I think it's a
sixth-
basketball reference.
yeah.
yeah, if
sixth
she
man.
was the sixth
Like
sibling,
the sixth person off the.
No, it doesn't
first
say
person off
that.
the bench.
Oh well, the episode title is the sixth.
yeah,
man.
if she was the
Yeah,
sixth
I don't
sibling,
think
we're
that's gender
screwed.
specific.
It might not be.
We're absolutely screwed. How the hell are we gonna beat her?
Yeah.
We're not.
It's over. Might as well just
Close up shop.
submit and that's it.
Well,
It's over.
Yuga's beat her. Asana's beat her.
No, but physically.
Oh well, yeah, we lost.
Well, that's where the mech comes into play.
Oh, yeah. if you can get it out of the thing. True.
Thank you, Peck.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
only dueled 3 times, right?
Yep.
Damn.
We have 2 right off from Kaio. Seagull-chan Supremacy. Yeah, all caps.
Seagull-chan.
Yeah, Seagull-chan. She's a good one. She's a good one.
Where's Seagull-chan?
Where is Seagull-chan? She helped us find this, basically, by giving us little hints and clues.
It's true. I'm not normally good with clues.
We have to rewatch that soon, by the way.
We will.
We have $5 from Philip Rosewood again.
Thank you, Philip. Jesus, man. Thank you.
It's like you go from Badass Yusei to Kid Yuma. I get it, believe me, but Zexel got better once we got the Arclight siblings. Also, Pokemon news hyped.
But you know how people act, Philip. They don't want to give things a chance. If it looks weird, if it looks different, that's the end. So, but yeah, I
that's
agree.
everybody on anything.
On
in life.
anything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. Philip, thank you, my
Thank
man.
you, my man. We have $5 Australian from Ultra Kevin. Get hyped for tomorrow's Pokemon episode. Ash, ranked 99th, versus Volkner, who's confirmed to be the 27th strongest trainer in the anime.
Who wins that, Nick T?
It's got to be Ash.
Yes, has it?
Ash is climbing the ranks.
I think
Finally
Volkner's
made the
I haven't
top
watched,
100.
but I'm saying that.
You've never watched?
I haven't watched the
I
past
haven't watched
10
either.
years.
I'm going Ash.
15 years.
I'm going Volkner.
I'm going Ash.
So Volkner.
Put a pile.
Yeah, but what's the stakes? If Ash loses, is it over?
I
That's
don't
it.
know.
He has to.
I haven't
never
watched.
mind.
I have no clue.
I like to bet 27th ranked over 99th ranked.
I'm gonna go with the underdog.
Yeah, I'm going with the underdog too.
Okay.
I like
Everybody likes a good underdog
Yeah,
story.
sweet. A good comeback story.
Says the
Yeah.
Yankee fan. Thank you so much for the donation, Kev, and I hope you are having a great night, man. Did you like that comment?
No, I did.
I did.
What was it like being on top constantly?
Says the Giants fan. God.
We have $5 from Davis Enos.
Thank you, Davis.
Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to see some good old WWE SmackDown on Friday.
Oh!
Yay.
Hey, nice.
I hope I can make TV since me and my roommate are sitting on hard cam.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
That should be sick, dude.
Davis, if you make TV, let us know. I'll be recording it.
Drew, write a sign for us and we'll read it on.
Yeah, write a Seinfeld episode. Is that what you said?
It's kind of what it sounded
Kind of
like.
worse.
Yeah,
but,
what did
yeah.
you say?
I said write
But
a sign.
Davis,
No,
that is awesome.
We've been thinking about trying to get back into wrestling.
Yeah, we
so-
might.
I thought you were going to say Seinfeld.
SummerSlam's coming up, right?
I've been
Yeah.
trying to get you to watch
John
that for
Cena,
years.
Roman
I know.
Reigns. I was thinking of having people Saturday night.
Oh, that's Sunday night. Saturday?
No, they changed it to Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, that's, that
I
makes
think.
more sense.
I thought you
I'll
were busy
look it
on
up.
Saturday, bro.
I thought you
I am
were
busy.
you were busy outside.
That's the problem. That's why I'm not having people. Thank you.
I'll be at a text like 8 p.m. on Saturday. You want to come over now? Like, yeah, sure. Right.
Next donation.
$2 from MXLayer. Who wants to ban after those gifts I send every week?
Who wants to ban what?
Ban
We're
him
gonna
after
ban-
those gifts? Has he
I'm
been
not
sending-
banning X-Slayer.
Has he been
X-Slayer
sending
like,
you threatening gift subs?
he likes to send me 100 bits and say I suck. I'm okay
True.
with it.
And then follows it with like 5 stars.
I have thick skin. X-Slayer, thank you, my man.
I mean, you did kill 32 Pokemon
But did we win?
by
Thank
the
you.
And at
hand
the-
of God.
And according to Nuzlocke rules, all that matters is the W.
Yep.
Can confirm.
Can't confirm.
That's
Hurrah.
not the that no.
Yeah.
Next.
We have 5 rail from Kaio. Crack
Thank you,
theory
Kaio.
for Jump Fest at 25. Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 is a story of Yulan, a boy dueling for money. He enters in a tournament with 50 duelists, and the winner gains a house? Oh, like you, Yulan, it's you, it's Dylan.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I want to know. So 50 people.
Why you look?
That's the goal. I'm looking at you because you're going to be there. 50 people.
Wow. That's
You're going to be working.
Yeah, I'll be working that.
You're working the front.
I'm getting paid that
Below
day.
minimum wage.
Well,
Oh, he doesn't even know my fees yet. He's in trouble.
He's working on tips.
I'm working on tips. Yeah,
tips
the
the
bouncer
bouncer?
works on tips. I'm making no money. I'm gonna let everyone. I'm gonna call everyone I know and tell them $20
this
to get
this
in.
is a
and hang out.
scam.
Yeah.
The judge just tells everyone $10 entry fee and then
Oh hell
makes
yeah!
all
I'll
the
be making
money.
money.
50
dig
people.
me.
Could you imagine 50 people just huddled around a tiny laptop screen as we react to the announcement?
You guys
of
gonna be
Yu-Gi-Oh!
something. You're gonna put that camera on that wall, and we're all gonna be over here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
You don't think you would
See you
have
there. We'll be there in 4 years.
You don't think you'd have a laptop with an HDMI hooked up to a giant TV?
No, 4 years. Thank you, Kyle.
We have $2 from David Zenos.
Thank you, Dave.
Any bubbly being popped at Jump Fest at 2021?
You know it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to pop
When
that.
is Jump
Jump Fest of 2021 is the Friday night before Christmas. I do plan on having an event. It's probably going to be the last Jump Fest ever at this location, which will be pretty sentimental in its own regard. We are not expecting any big news. I'm not expecting any anime news. Again, maybe a movie would be the craziest thing that could happen. Or there are some people that think Sevens is ending in 2 years. Like it's going to be a 2-year anime. And if that's the case, maybe we'll shockingly get a Yu-Gi-Oh! 8 announcement. I mean, we just don't know. But we will be live for that. It will not be like last year. There will be people here. I do plan on having a small gathering, so that will be a lot of fun. We will pop bubbly.
By Friday before Christmas, do you mean Christmas Eve?
No, it will be the 17th.
Okay.
Then. Yep,
Oh,
it'll be the
okay, that's
17th.
great. That's good. That's good.
Just wanted to
Yeah, no.
clarify that one.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you did that actually,
Yeah.
because I wasn't sure.
2008.
we have $2 from X Slayer.
Thank you, X.
Battle Beast back to 7. Back to 7's happening.
Don't ask it inquisitively.
That's what he
He
said.
put question
No,
marks.
you know what?
Well, he put question
Thank you, X Slayer. I'm
I
not
don't.
answering.
I'm
not
I'm
answering.
just reading with the tone.
I
that was
refuse to
intended.
answer. It's
I'm just
simple
reading
thing.
with the tone
That's
intended.
okay.
I don't know if you give me attitude.
I'm not
I just-
answering you, anything.
We have $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
That's a good one.
We gotta pay some respect to the Yogster, Chad Shingo, and loser Lolly Mimi. Rest in peace to
my
these
God.
great but terrible people.
That's actually pretty funny.
JK.
Well, Nick Yagi and Mimi are not terrible people. Come on. But thank you so much, Philip,
Nice
for the
You
donation.
left that out, Chad. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
that's interesting.
It was perfect.
We have 5 Real from Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
The best episodes. Oh god, the best episode of Sevens: Gakuting, Salary Kaizo, Luke Man, Ranran, Laughing Ramen.
Yeah, the guy.
Oh
at the
yeah,
end of the-
Get a Chan all together. What do you guys think about that? What would you think about that episode?
Who
It would
said
be
that?
chaotic.
Salary man.
It would be
We're still
crazy.
The fact that just keeps coming up is what's impressive.
I'm coming.
You know, you want to know why it keeps coming up.
What?
It's because we're fanning the flames of it.
It's just such a funny title.
It is funny.
Like, what is a salary man? Like I'm trying to figure it out.
That is like
He's writing the paycheck.
that's literally like it is a Japanese thing. Like it's a career. Like it's a cultural thing. Like a career man.
He's struggling.
But the fact that we have to take a step back and realize that our Kaizo, like, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a.
Keep pointing.
Not only in that, but I mean, he was actively
Maybe
trying
Dead
to
Man
screw
Dylan.
over our group
Oh,
when
yeah.
he was in that persona.
There's
It'll be
a
fun.
big contrast between bike seat Kaizo
Yeah.
and salary.
He was a hero.
Yeah, bike
He
seat
was a
Kaizo.
goddamn hero.
Place
Remember
Kaizo
when
is
he
much
was the
more
other version of
supportive.
Kaizo and he swam the whole ocean to get to the fishing boat?
Yeah. Dude, the sacrifices made by bike seat Kaizo were immediately undone
Yeah, right, Dill?
by the salary man.
Keep going. Yeah, point again. Keep going. It'll be the last of you. Gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing in no time.
Oh god.
Oh, I
Sounds
need the
like a
wind
threat.
machine, man.
He's literally tearing
Yeah,
up.
no, it's just funny.
Shall I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, please.
It's just so funny.
So we've got 2 more super chats, and then I think you have some links.
Yes.
So the 2 super chats are both from X Slayer, $2 each. Where is Yuga's new maximum version of Overload?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He has an unused maximum Yuga that we have not seen yet.
Where is it?
It'll happen.
Where
I think it'll be in the finale of maybe the
I mean, he's
season.
not fared well in the last 2 uses of maximum, so maybe he's staying away from that.
His
for a
dual
little
record's probably, if you take out the duels and the fluff duels in the first arc, first 13 episodes, his dual record's probably like 500.
while. Yeah. Even if you put the fluff duels in there, it's
Well,
still not great.
Well, he had like 4 wins though in that first arc. Right, he beat Otis, he beat
Yeah. Everyone beats
Yeah.
Otis.
but he beat the Dinosaur Kid.
this is
Actually, no, Rook beat the Dinosaur. Never mind. I
You know what you're talking about. It's fine.
next.
All right, so the next one is also from X Layer. All New York teams suck overall and never going to win.
Definitely true of the Mets. Tell you
Definitely
that.
true of the Giants.
As a Mets
My
fan,
Giants
I
already
will-
won twice in my lifetime. I'm good.
I will tell you they're terrible.
Or Rangers, though.
Yeah, we're in trouble. I don't know. They have a chance.
And,
Next will be-
hold on. One more from Kaio. $2 Rael. Kaizo has more forms than Goku,
That's
which is true.
kind of true.
Pink, thank you for the $1 donation. 5 years, 1K videos, almost 77.7K subs. That's kind of crazy.
777.
Yeah. Congrats, Dylan. Keep on making crack theories. P.S. All this happened before Timeline Part 2. Well, when we analyzed my channel statistics, You can always put all this happened before timeline part 2 after it, even years from now.
This guy.
Big thank you so much. X-Slayer, thank you for the donation. Confirm that everyone sucks in Pokemon except for Pete. One person had killed 30 plus Pokemon without any mercy. Like, what the hell, man? Are you a psychopath? You need some help.
What are you even talking about,
I always
X-Slayer?
get
He's
off the hook
good.
in that.
Judge is
X-Slayer,
good.
I'm doing a Pokemon Y. I haven't lost anything. Maybe you should come by, buddy.
Ooh.
Come on, watch a real Pokemon channel.
Jesus.
Goose, thank you for the good luck, 777. What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh? Everything fam, God of Mischief, Pete. Acoustic Nick T,
I like that.
Soul Burner Cal, Nuzlocke Dredger, and Super Host Dill.
Dredger, I like that.
Love the Gandora reference, and seeing Utopia again was a joy. The duel was okay, but part of me wanted this Roa to summon Musician King from Duel Monsters. That actually would have been amazing if that happened, Goose. Goose, we love you. We love all of you, and I want to thank you all for making Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up part of your weekly routine. This is the longest running and most viewed Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's podcast in the entire world, in the entire existence of the universe. I want you guys to think about that. That is incredible. And it is all because of you. We are uploading or streaming a video every single day in August. I know there was no upload today, but this counts in light of the upload tomorrow. I will be going over Yuga and Rook's new boss fusion monsters and the new type of monsters that are coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's and Rush Duels more importantly. And Pete's Legacy Review episode 22 will be out as well. We got some great videos coming up after that, including all of Akiba Reiji's duels ranked from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I'm going to let these lovely people promote. Dredger, Cal, Nick T. Pete, thank you for being a part of this podcast. Thank you for being part of this team. Would not be possible without you guys. Dredger, follow these guys. All their links are down below. Dredge, you can promote.
Wait, real quick, would you mind if I just interjected? Because there were a few things that were missed. Another dono, and there's actually a link that you'd missed.
What's the link from?
It was from earlier on Corundum Crabble.
Let me look.
It was $1.
How far ago? How long ago?
Pretty early, I think.
Right there.
Yeah, must have missed it. Sorry about that. If Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels Luke and wins next episode in the 6th sibling duels in 63, I think Yuden might also be doomed to lose his next duel just like
Thank
Yuka in
you
61. Yeah, I can see
for
that.
the
Yeah,
dono.
good
Yep.
Definitely. And Entame with the $1 donation.
Oh, look at that.
I'll tell you, is always so kind and nice. We're so fortunate to have her in the community.
Of course.
And,
We love
When
that.
the Rush Duel game comes out, I'm going to kick your
I
ass.
see. I like how he
I knew the
flipped that.
setup was there.
This
Oh, she is.
Well,
She
clarification, she's nice to everyone but you.
Well, that's true. I mean, let's be honest. Entame, thank you for the donation, and that is a challenge. You'll be part of the tournament. It's not going to go well for you though, but we'll see.
Spicy word.
I duel. I duel a little bit.
duel a
You
little
see
bit.
these cards?
Are we gonna use them?
I'm just flexing.
And then we have one more 5 right off from Kaio. Kaizo's base form, Hentaizo, Bike Seat Kaizo, Salaryman Kaizo, Iron Maiden Kaizo, and Kaizo the 6th Goha sibling.
What was the one before Iron Maiden Kaizo?
Salaryman Kaizo.
That was good. That was good.
Cut it
All right,
out.
Dredger.
All right, there we
Follow
go.
these guys. Promote your stuff, my man.
Alright guys, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dredge. We're doing a Pokemon Y randomized Nuzlocke.
Let's go. Nice, bro.
We'll be back on this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. We're going to go for that second gym. Got an interesting team. Come by. Come hang out.
Yes.
Come say hi. Cal?
Oh, it's my
so
turn.
Well, I figure we go in order.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Go right. Go
wait,
right.
It's fine.
That's
Hey,
fine.
It's fine.
I stream on Twitch every once in a while. I'm gonna try to get back into it. I've been just kind of work busy and then just not having enough time to really do anything. But I stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/CalBreezy. You could also, I think my Twitter's down below. You could follow that too. I retweet a bunch of stuff about like sports and
Nice, bro.
sometimes make fun of people like,
Like
Dylan.
this guy.
This guy. Actually, no, I don't. I'm nice to you. You're
On the
mean.
internet.
You're mean to me.
That's not true.
I'm nice to Dill. Dill's mean to me. We'll
Yeah,
be
that's
real.
true,
All right, we'll head it over to Nick T.
All right. So I also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/NickFightsMoms. I've been playing, a lot of music on there, like little concerts. I actually recently got a pickup for my acoustic guitar, so my little concerts have been acoustic, which has been really cool. Testing out, covers, some originals, obviously, and then some new on-release material. Speaking of which, Might have some new Nameling songs coming up.
Oh.
Sooner than you think.
Oh.
Sooner than you think. It's right now. It's only a plan, but keep your eyes peeled. But also check out the Nameling tunes. The summer split I have out everywhere with my friend
check that
Guy.
out. Idle Wave.
Would love you guys. Yeah, with my buddy Idle Wave. So I would love you guys went and checked
That's
that
my
out.
car rides home from work.
Thank you, man. I
Just
appreciate that.
Keeps them going.
I also. Thanks. Keep them off the GW.
I'll see you there.
And I also occasionally, it used to be more often, and I really have to get back into it. I've been doing my own Crystal Nuzlocke randomizer. I think I'm at the 8th gym, or maybe just beat the 8th gym.
Hey.
So let's hit the Elite Four together and the champ. So
Hell yeah.
join me with that. That'll be a good time. Meg said Angels the Ultimate Bob. That's so sweet. Thank you. You're the best. But what was I going to say? Sunday and Monday nights, right? I forgot to say what days. Yeah, Sunday and Monday. I literally bailed on this Monday just because I had something going on, writing with a friend. But I'll hopefully be back on Sunday if I get home early enough from the concert.
Concert.
Yeah, I don't know concert. My friends are playing.
Oh.
Should be an early concert, though. Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube, Clueless Gamers, we do a whole bunch of TV show reactions, movie reviews, trailer reactions, all that kind of stuff. Right now, Marvel's What If is going on right now. We're going to record episode 2 right after this. So you can look forward to that on the channel in the coming days. Episode 1 is live there right now. Hopefully we'll get around to a Suicide Squad review at some point. Maybe it'll just be me doing it. We'll stay tuned on that. And we're about to kick up First and 10, the NFL football podcast I do with my friend Brian. In about a couple weeks, we're going to be doing the preseason podcast for that to get us revved up going into week 1. So if you're interested in that, please come by and check it out. And for everything, updates on that, my general life, me crying about the Mets, follow me on Twitter at PeteRicaro21.
4 amazing people that I would not be able to do this without. So once again, Dredge, Cal, Nick, TP, thank you guys for being part of this team.
Thank
you.
Please do yourself a favor and do them a favor. Give them a follow. All of the stuff they promoted is linked down below. We are signing out here. Thank you guys for another memorable episode of the Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up podcast. This has been episode 61. Take me out to the ball game.
Nope.
You knew he's going to go for something. He's been very well behaved.
I actually thought he was going to sing it.
Oh, Cold in the Bullpen. I was close enough. Good night, all. Love you. Take care of yourselves. And I hope you have an amazing day. Good night, everyone.
Guys.
Good night.